shit. Hi, Heather. I'm messing with this fucking microphone again today. Hold on, I'm going to ask you how it sounds. I'm not clipping it to my shirt, but I'm clipping it right under my phone here. Heather, how's that sound? Checking 1, 2, 3. Heather poo, Heather poo. Does it sound good? Can you tell that I'm using the microphone? Answer me, Heather, answer me. Oh, let me get my chat phone. Where's my other phone? Christ, I'm missing things already. Not this one. Loud and clear. Heather. Wonderful. Should we put on some lipstick, Heather? Let me get over to the side so I'm not in the chat. Good morning, Heather Pooh. Good to see you. Look, new lipstick, Heather. Brand new. That's a good pink, isn't it? That's a good Monday morning pink. Heather, I'm going to put background music in the back. And I want you to know if it makes me sound muffled. And here's another question I have for you, Heather. Does it sound muffled and like I'm underwater right now? Can you answer that for me? Heather is like my tech manager. You're like my sound tech manager, Heather. YouTube. Oh, good to see you guys. Hold on. We're just getting our shit together. We're a little behind on the stream. So hold up. Okay, what's up, you guys? Sorry. Technical difficulties on the stream. Excuse me for having my ass to your face. Some of you might like it. Danky Dabs, you suck toes. You're going to really love me then because I have the most beautiful toes on the YouTube and I'm an ex-foot fetish model. So I do take super chats and here is my Cash App right here in the middle, you guys. Joseph Aldridge, hello. You're loving it? Hi, Reggie. Hi, Dank Dabs. Ooh. Staying off the grid is posting. Love Girls 28. I love you. Thank you for all the fun emojis. What's up, Trail Wolf? Dank Dab says, you look like you have WAP. It's a little early in the morning for me to have WAP. Heather says it sounds good. She's thanking Joseph. Joseph Aldridge says, Heather, you're amazing for her. Yeah, I know. Heather is that's my Heather Pooh. She's very good. Ooh, Wick Vegas says, are you a Victoria's Secret model? No, that's like not a thing anymore because Lex Wessner was in charge of Victoria's Secret models and he's the guy who like started Jeffrey Epstein. So no, Victoria's Secret models are like not a thing anymore. And Ruda Yadev says you're an old baddie. And that's another thing I was going to say. I'm a little old to be a Victoria's Secret model, but thank you. I used to do that kind of modeling, obviously not for Victoria's Secret, but back in the day. Sophia, what's up? Edwin, welcome to chat. Love Gearis. I was saying that right. Tweaker, what's up, Tweaker? Oh no, Tweak the Devourer. Wow, that's a hell of a name, Tweak. What's your view like? What do you mean? My view outside? It's, it's Cleveland, Ohio. So there you go. Right beyond those houses and those trees is Lake Erie, Edgewater Beach. Right beyond that is Canada. So that's my view. What's your view? Okay, so I put on some lipstick. Let me put on a little lip gloss over that because we're looking a little crazy. How's the sound, everybody? We're using a new microphone, so I need your input. How's the sound? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me when I whisper? Canton, Ohio in the house. I saw you. Let me get some background music on. But we'll see if that doesn't muffle the stream too much. We'll have Heather check it. Nemo's Dreamscapes. Here we go. Heather, I'm going to put something on the background. Heather, if this muffles out my stream, muffles out my audio, whatsoever, I want you to let me know, Heather Pooh. Because I did watch my stream back last night, and it was very muffly. But I had the camera right next to the speakers. We got it over here today, so I think it's going to do a little bit better. But this is an experiment, you guys. I don't really know how to use these microphones. I might want to try it just without some music in the background, right? M. Racy says, I'm addicted to sperm. Okay, with that being said, let's just go over this. You have got to be 18 years old or older to be in my chat. No kids in my chat. Oh, thank you, Heather. I'll do the introduction in a minute. First, let me go to this person's channel and see if they're a kid because I'm getting the vibe. Okay, I can't tell. But you must be 18 years or older to be in this chat, you guys. This is a more mature adult chat. After seeing me, you have mommy issues. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm no one's mommy. I didn't have children by kids, so I may be of a certain age. I'm 56 years old. I was born in 1969, but I am no one's mommy, okay? So let's just cut that shit out. Hi, Alicia Holden. How are you, doll? Welcome to chat. How are you today, Alicia? Good to see you in my chat. I love when I see my main people in chat. So Heather and Alicia, shout out to both of you. Thank you for coming in. And not being like those other people that have been walking away from me because it's too hard to get to me in chat. So, no, it's not too hard to get to me in chat. All you have to do is say hello and wait a second, and I'll be right with you. So, Heather and Alicia, thank you. I love you guys very much. Thanks for sticking by me, as you always do. You like my dress? Okay, well, let me introduce myself then. Let me stand up. Hi, you guys. My name is Jennifer. I am the Real Housewife of Cleveland. So that means I am in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. Where are you? Make sure you guys have something to drink. I always drink the same thing. If you know me, I'm a creature of habit. So I have my Canada Dry ginger ale today. Okay, ginger ale. We got to put it in the chat. What are you guys drinking? Look in the chat. Look in the chat. That's what I'm drinking. Cheers. Cheers, YouTubers. So get yourself something to drink. Make sure you're wearing something comfy. I am just wearing a little one-piece long comfy t-shirt tank top dress. It's spring. It's summer. You'll see me in a lot of these. I have about 12 of these in all different colors and in different striped patterns. Some stripes go this way. Some stripes go this way. Some are green. Some are pink. Some are black and white. But I do love myself a tank top dress. I think you guys know I like to look pretty all the time, but you also know that comfort is a big issue with me. I have protracted withdrawal, so I be detoxing all the time. I like to feel like I'm wearing nothing. So I don't know if you guys know about these tank top dresses, but they're not that expensive. They last a long time, and boy, are they comfy just to hang around the house in, or even if I have to go to Walmart or something. I love it. So that's what we're wearing. And, ooh, don't call me. Don't call me when I'm streaming. That's my ringer. You guys know my ringer now. Should we dance to it? La, 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 la. Don't call me when I'm streaming. I'll call you back. I just ended it. You have to call me back. Now, most importantly, make sure you guys have something to smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heather, this one's been clogging so much. There's a little Baxter moving around. Jesus Christ. Yes, make sure you have something to smoke. And I'm going to go get another one of my props before I finish the rest of this. Hi, B. Make sure, if you're not subscribed to my channel, sub the fuck up. Sub the fuck up. Look, I'm like 90 subscribers away from hitting 6K. Can you guys help me do that really fast? Subscribe. Share this. Hype it. Like it. Press the like button. Double tap my screen to like my stream. And hit the hype button for me. Do it all. Okay? Make sure that when you hit that subscribe, and most importantly, you hit the bell. Notification bell. Why? You guys, that's my favorite part. Why? Because when I live stream and I hit live and I go to document my life, I want you all to come meet me here. That's the most important part. Because if I'm sitting here by myself talking, yes, it's still going to be exciting for people, but I need you guys. I need my chat. I need my friends to come in here and pull these stories out of me, okay? Alicia, Heather is saying smoke. Let's do that for Heather Pooh. Make sure you have something to smoke. Ooh, excuse me. That was a good one. That was a good one. Joseph says, I love your walk. Mancan, how are you? What's going on? Russia's in the house. Mancan, can you tell me why you don't like hippies? I just don't like hippies. I don't like hippies. They're fake. They're bullshit. They say they're into peace and love, but when you watch them and you watch their actions, they don't act like they're in peace and love. What they're doing is usually stealing, causing a ruckus, being assholes. I've known more hippies in my life than I care to talk about. Some of the most important hippies I ever met were the family. If you're aware of who the Grateful Dead is, Jerry Garcia, okay, those guys hang out with a certain group of hippies. They're called the family. Very intertwined, inner circle hippies. Those hippies create a lot of LSD and acid for the world, okay? They're the ones that make it. They're the chemists. So my ex-boyfriend back in the 90s would go hang out with the family and get drugs from them and bring it back to Cleveland and sell them. Well, the more we got to know those hippies at the family, they all pretended, they would do their little spinning thing when they were dancing. They would pretend they were into love and light. No, they would be fucking selling you bad drugs, overcharging you, totally stealing from the person they live next to them. They'd be beating their girlfriends, hitting their girlfriends. The one particular day my ex-boyfriend was there, a baby, one of those hippies' babies, had been run over in the parking lot by a drug dealer's car. Okay, that's when my boyfriend left the scene. He was like, I've had enough of these people. They are insane. They don't know what they're doing. Back in the 90s, I used to live with this drug dealer, this guy. So a lot of hippies be coming by. Boy, are they assholes. Okay, boy, are they assholes. Hippies with their, freedom of speech, getting out and protesting. I'm anti-protesting. Look, that shit should have ended in the 60s. It did no good in the 60s. Get a bunch of people together with a bunch of signs saying nothing, causing a problem in our world. That's not going to help anything. I hate hippies. I hate hippies. Okay? As a teenager, I was a punk rocker and a goth chick. I don't like hippies. My mom and dad, they were hippies from the 60s. Boy, were they assholes. So that's about it. I don't like hippies. Alicia Holden says, that's terrible. Eagle, what you doing in chat? How you doing, Eagle? Good to see you. And John is in chat, and he says he's desperate, you guys. I don't know what you're desperate for, John, but you do seem a little desperate, buddy. I don't, not trying to call you out or anything, but you do seem desperate. John 7062, sorry. Joseph Aldridge says, you're so beautiful. Thank you, doll. Heather says, oh, it's cute that you noticed that, Heather. I love how Baxter's ears go different. Well, Heather, he is a purebred Yorkie. And if you know anything about little Yorkies, they're usually teacup size. They're little tiny. They don't get over 10 pounds. He's 15 pounds. He's a huge-ass Yorkie, and yes, he's purebred. Also, Yorkies, both their ears stick up like this, always. And they get them groomed where they cut all that hair off, so their little ears look like fox ears, okay? That's how you're supposed to groom them. Well, I'm letting his hair grow on his ears because I think he looks like a Fraggle Rock gremlin, and it's way cuter. But yes, the one ear, Heather, it does go down like this. I'm not sure why, but it gives him such a cute personality, does it? Doesn't it? I mean, I love it. Let me show you the emoji I have made of Baxter here, Heather. Look at this. Look how cute this is in the chat, Heather Pooh. And I got his ears sticking up like that. And he looks just like a little Fraggle Rock. So you guys, I'm adding emojis here from my channel. The way you get those is you become a member of my channel for $2.99. What else do you get if you become a member of my channel? All kinds of perks. I'm uploading videos all the time with inside, behind the scenes, Gossip Girl information. What I talk about on these lives is nothing. I give my members the inside scoop before and after, okay? Also, we've been doing a lot of lives, private lives over there. They'd be lasting 2 or 3 hours right now. And I only have 4 to 6 people in there. But you want to know what? Those are my main people. So my goal is to get a lot of you really good people that are really into me, that really enjoy my work and enjoy my content. I would like you all to become members. That way, you get the inside scoop. You get the private membership. A lot of times, I'm going to just bypass this live streaming with everybody and just go live with my members because I know I'm safe. I'm not going to be trolled. I'm not going to be harassed. And I can actually have adult conversations with people. You feel me? I know some of you can't afford that. And I apologize for that. If I could figure out how to gift a couple memberships to people, I would do that. But YouTube doesn't allow that. Being a YouTube partner, they want me to make money because they split it with me. So please understand that. And also on that note, please understand I do accept gifts, super chats, and cash apps. My cash app is right here down below. It's all one word, money sign, Cleveland Housewife, capital C, capital H. So thank you guys. Alicia Holden's putting butterflies in the chat. Heather says, man, I wish I could get the membership, but I don't have the money. Well, Heather, I wish I could have made it cheaper. A lot of people on YouTube will have only 99-cent memberships. I wanted to do that, but they won't let me. Why? Because they know how many people are on my channel, and they know that my content is more than that. The lowest I can go that YouTube will allow me to go is $2.99. So I do apologize for that. What you can do, oh, there's a floating heart. Got it. Thank you, Alicia Holden. What you can do, Heather, is when you do have the money, you can subscribe. You can for a membership for the $2.99, and then you can just cancel it after a month, so you don't have to re-up it, right? So you can get a few of those perks and just get in with us on a couple of the lives at least, so you can go in there and see the stuff that I'm creating, and then you don't have to keep it up. Maybe at Christmas time or something, or around your birthday when you get some money, you want to do that again. But that's a good way to do it. I know you guys, money's tight these days. We can't all be spending money on Cleveland Housewife. I get it. But as per my channel and my business, that is what I'm doing. So I hope you guys can peek over there at least for 1 month a little bit if you can find the $2.99 extra in your wallets. Okay. I'm stopping, and I'm going to read back on chat because I see Rudra Yede says, please read chats, Betty. So when I'm talking, chat is going a little fast right now. So let's read see what you guys have to say. Let's hold this up a little bit. Let's get a little more comfy in this dress. There's a lot of dress to deal with. Okay. Let's get these in where they go. Here and here. Oh, yes, that's better, right? Hello. Okay, we're going to read back and see what you guys have to say. Heather says, oh, how cute. Mancan says, thank you for the answer, Ginger. Now I understand it. You're welcome, Mancan. I love you. Julio says, I love you so much, my love. Eagle says, hi, Jenny. You look amazing. Still me. Hi, welcome to chat. I am well. How are you? Joseph Aldridge, I'll be here live every time. You can believe that. Thank you for supporting me like you do. I appreciate it. Look, I just had a problem with some people that I've been supposedly friends with for the past 3 years, and they informed me yesterday that they won't be in my chat anymore because they didn't really like me anymore. So fuck them, and I appreciate you. I don't even know you, and you say you're going to be in my chat all the time. Very supportive, and I appreciate it. That's what I need on my channel, is supportive, positive, sparkly people. I don't want any downers. I don't want any toxic people. I don't want people thinking that I'm doing this for them and that I need to adjust the way I stream so that they are happier with my content. What I'm doing here, you guys, this is my daily diary. I'm documenting my life, whether cops are involved, whether YouTube drama is involved. You know what? Especially if YouTube drama is involved. If I have YouTube drama with other YouTubers, which has kind of been a thing for me since I've been streaming, I'm definitely going to cover that on my YouTube live stream, okay? And if you guys are bored with that and you want to let me know that, well, you can go fuck off and you don't need to watch me, okay? So thank you to those of you that are here and being supportive. And I will say a lot of my new people are been a lot more supportive than the people that have been around for a long time. Maybe those people that have been around for a long time, they're bored with me. That could happen. Maybe they're mad because, you know, the one lady said that she was mad because I was saying things that she didn't need to hear. Okay, well, then you better watch someone else. Because I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about on my live stream that has to do with my life. And you know what? I'm known as a little bit of the gossip girl on YouTube because some things do go on with me with the YouTube. So I'm going to fucking include that. And I've been doing that for 3 years. And it's always revolved around the same people. And as for my chat is not drama. I welcome my chat. My chat means I'm getting successful. One lady said, your chat's horrible, or your subscribers are horrible. Well, fuck you. That's successful. And if you don't have the patience to come in and say hello to me in the middle of a busy chat, which I know you did because you did it for Days of the Venice Healer for years. And you're the biggest drama I've ever seen on YouTube, by the way. Both of you are drama. So I don't need to hear that. Paper seatbelts in chat. Thank you for coming to chat. Good to see you, girl. Dr. Cushman's in chat. Cushy poo. Cushy poo. They say I might be drama on the YouTube. Have you ever heard such nonsense? Me? Jennifer? Drama? No. I'm not drama. Drama follows me. It's how you deal with the drama that counts, you guys, right? So sometimes I like to take the drama and push it under the rug. Other times I like to deal with it head on. I think both ways are good. And I don't apologize for addressing anything that I might be going through because that's what I'm doing here on my live stream, is talking about my life, all of it. And if any of it turns you off, then turn the channel. It's that easy. But do not come to me and leave public messages telling me you're bullshit and thinking that I care. What that is rude. Okay? Hi, Keithy Pooh. Keith is in chat. Keith is in chat. Yes and yes. Yes and yes, Keith. We only want fucking positivity, love, and light. Especially from my members that have known me for 3 years. I think you've known that I've stayed pretty consistent. Am I crazy? Yes, I'm crazy. Do I have drama in my life? Yes, I do have drama in my life. Do I have drama on the YouTube? Yes, I do have drama on the YouTube. Do I feed the drama on the YouTube? Sometimes I do. Okay? Sometimes I do because I'm a YouTuber and I'm a little bit of a gossip girl. And sometimes that is content. So, to those of you who are looking down on me for what I'm posting in my life, fuck yourselves. Start your own YouTube channel, you old hags. Fucking sick of everyone's inside comments about how I'm not doing what they think I should be doing. You don't like what I'm doing? Change the channel. It's that simple. Eagle says, I support you. I love what you're doing and I love the channel. See, thank you. You know, and if you didn't like it, I'm sure you wouldn't come on one of my vulnerable shorts where I'm being vulnerable and upset and talking about being bullied. I'm sure you wouldn't come on there and read me a new asshole and tell me how terrible I was. And then finish it by saying, love ya, I'm still your friend, but I hate watching you and I hate your content and you've really turned out to be a bitch lately. What the fuck? I don't need that kind of support. You guys can fucking kick dust, bitches. I wasted enough time with people like that on the YouTube, okay? And for all those people that were blocked yesterday, not one of them did I consider just a normal chatter, okay? All of them had followed me for a while. I'd worked very hard on those relationships and I considered them all friends. And not one of them was treating me like a friend or acting like a friend. Not one of them. And all of them actually hurt my feelings IRL. Okay? I didn't want to block these people. That's why I'd been taking it and taking it and taking it and holding on to this bad energy and letting them say their nasty comments and let them ghost me and let them tell me what to do, even though it was wrong. And then when I call them after Muggsy dies numerous times and they ghost me and they don't call me back and they, just never contact me again after I did what they asked me to do for them. So I don't like that. You guys could go use other people on the internet for that kind of shit from now on. I don't want any more fake friends. I'm not scared of any of you. Okay, y'all can fucking hate me. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. But I don't need you in my chat. I don't need you in my comments telling me what a loser I am because you don't like what I'm doing. So maybe I don't like what you guys are doing. Has that ever occurred to you? So we have Keith. I'm not going to shout out names because I'm not going to do that paper seatbelt, but you know who they are. It's 3 people that have been following me since I've been streaming. 3 people that I considered friends. Okay? And I worked very hard with all of these people. All these people I had my ups and downs with and worked very hard to get it up with. And I was up. And one of them literally used the fuck out of me to do something that I shouldn't have done on my YouTube channel. And I regret that. And I was a little intimidated by that person. Never again. Never again. If you fuck with me on my YouTube channel, I'm going to fuck back with you. Okay? So don't do it. And nobody anymore is going to tell me what to do because I am being careful of their feelings or like them because they certainly didn't like me back or give me the respect back. I'll tell you what, one of these people I cared so much about, and after Muggsy died, I called them and I called them and I called them and I called them. And it was right after I had done something pretty big for them. And they just ghosted me. So fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Fuck you that left me. I don't mean fuck all of you. You in chat right now, I love you. But these people are saying that because I'm getting successful, I'm acting different, and because my chat is here, it's so much drama in my chat that they can't get through to me. So what? You would want me to not be successful? You would like me to have a lower chat again? So what these people are saying is that they liked me before when I was down low, right? They liked me when I didn't have subscribers. They liked me when I didn't have a chat. They liked me when I was going through cancer. They liked me when I was going through having my channel down, but now that everything's okay and I'm rising up and I'm doing better, they don't like that. And they don't want to come and chat and say hi to me because it's too much drama for them. My chat's not drama. It's a free speech chat. It happens all over YouTube. It's not drama to me. Any drama that revolves around my YouTube life has been consistent for 3 years with the same people. That usually doesn't change. So I don't have any more drama in my life than I usually do. And when I do have drama on the YouTube, I'm kind of known for that. And I kind of do use that as content, you guys. I'm known as a little bit of a gossip girl. I know people. I've been friends with people. It didn't work out. So I will talk about that a little bit. I know VP. I know people like this and that. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So, I mean, it's not like I'm upset about these things. I have a little bit of gossip and the inside info sometimes, and I share that with you guys. If you think that's drama, then change the channel. It might be a little bit of drama, but I think it's fun drama. Benny Bumbluff says, stay away from drama. Did you mean drama? Keith says, jealousy is a terrible coat in any season. Oh, so you think, okay. So I feel like if I come on here and say, oh, they're jealous of me, I think that's me being narcissistic, right? I mean, I'm streaming. I don't think I'm like, I'm so good now and I have all this drama. No, it's the same thing. So I don't appreciate them telling me that and acting like that. And by the way, to all three of those people, I had reached out numerous times and been there for all of them. All of them. They ever called on me, I was there for them. They ever needed me, I was there for them. The one bitch, yeah, and I'm calling you a bitch now, that you are suffering with cancer, you were coming to me because I had cancer. You were leaning on me because I had cancer. But now you're going to say mean things to me in my comments while I have cancer and you have cancer? It's some shitty, shallow, fucked up shit, and I don't really want to be friends with people like that. And I don't want to be friends with people that come on my comments where I'm being bullied and talking about that and them saying, I don't really enjoy watching you anymore. I don't really like you saying things on your stream that I don't really need to hear. Well, then turn the fucking channel, bitch. How about that? Paper seatbelt, what did they comment? Well, they commented things like, and these are friends of mine for 3 years. These are not just chatters. I don't enjoy watching you anymore because there's too much drama. You've changed. You're not the same. I don't like coming into your chat because you treat your subs better than you treat the people that have been following you for years, which is not true. And I've told this numerous times. Yes, my chat's gotten bigger, but the only thing I look for in my chat is you certain 20 people. Everything else to me is filler. The new people I say hi to, the weird fetishists, I'm just going to be like, and it's, part of the content. I'm looking for you 20 people that are my friends in the midst of all that garbage, especially as the garbage gets bigger and bigger. I'm just filling time till I see Paper Seatbelt, till I see those other 3 people that I really was excited when they came in my chat because they've known me forever. But no, they didn't want to come in my chat anymore because, I don't know, because I'm doing better. So I don't think it was anything I was doing. I don't think I'm acting any different. Look, I took that with a grain of salt and I slept on it for 3 days and I asked Skippy and I asked a couple other people, am I acting different? No, I'm just getting more successful. And some people don't like to see the come up. Some people only like you when you're down, when I have cancer, when I lost my page. Okay. When I didn't have any subs and I only had 12 subs in chat. Those people don't want to see me getting donations. They don't want to see me twirling and happy and talking to 12 other people, and maybe they have to wait a minute. So I think that was more of the case. I got a real feeling of jealousy because it was on that, look, I'm getting harassed by AI Dan again, so I made a video about that. So these people who are my friends and that know about AI Diana came in on that video and said, there's too much drama and I don't want to watch it anymore. Oh, really? Thank you for the support while I'm being harassed at my home. The same woman who's been harassing me for years. Like, I'm making this up new. Get the fuck out of here. So if you can't support me right now while I am coming up and things might be changing on my channel, then fuck off. Because I'm not going to change it for you and I'm not going to go back to doing poorly again. I'm going to check myself and make sure that I'm not acting like pretentious or that I'm better than anybody. Pretty sure I'm not. My whole premise to this channel is me being real. But if I'm putting out a video and telling you I'm hurting because I'm getting harassed at my home, then give me some support. Don't come on here and say, well, you probably deserve it because you're doing this and this and this. And then they said something about the cops. Y'all know I've had an open cyber detective case for a year. They do things, okay? And I've asked them numerous times, should I stop going live? No, you're allowed to go live. So this person all of a sudden knew every legality. The cops are just going to tell you not to go live. You're asking for it. Well, that's not exactly the case, asshole. It's not really the case. And I don't appreciate you saying that kind of shit to me. I certainly don't appreciate you coming in and saying that I don't need to be saying things you don't want to hear. You think I'm live streaming for you, bitch? Really? And I really don't appreciate the other person that came in while I was being harassed by someone else, didn't like it, cracked the whip, made me change, made me do all this shit for them, and I did it for them. I'll never do that again because that was the last time I ever heard from them. And then Muggsy died. And then I hit 5K and I gave them a couple calls. Hey, where's my buddy? Hey, I could use a talk because Muggsy just died. Maybe a 5-minute phone call. No, but you were there when you wanted to tell me what to do with my channel and you weren't happy with me, huh? And I did it. But then you fucking ghosted me, right? And we worked so hard on our relationship for years. And I actually love you. Fuck you. You're not going to be here to support me when Muggsy dies. You're going to ghost me that long. Fuck you. You are now blocked too. So I did a little bit of cleaning house. I'm going to be making sure that I am giving you guys the exact same content I've always given you. And more and better, okay? But I don't think I'm anything more than I was, okay? And if I discuss, let me put it this way. If things are going on with me in the YouTube, I'm going to discuss it on the YouTube because that's what I do here. So if you don't like it, kick fucking dust. Staying off the grid says, good morning, Red. Big hugs. Hi, staying off the grid. How's my Pooh Bear? How's my Pooh Bear? Good to see you, doll. Everybody go subscribe to @StayingOffTheGrid 3844. He's one of my new favorite streamers and content creators. Cleo H227 says, you seem really fun. This is my first time here, and I agree with everything you're saying. Well, Cleo, I'm going to use you as an example then. Nice to meet you. My name is Jennifer, and I've been streaming for about 3 years. All of a sudden, my channel has boomed. And it's not all of a sudden. It did this last June, too, and I got monetized, and it was booming. But then another YouTuber took my channel away from me, and I lost everything. So I had to restart over again on this channel, okay, with no content, and just start over again. Watch hours. Now I'm remonetized, got myself back where I was last June. And the people that have been supporting me in all those hard times now don't like to see me up here. I don't understand that, and I don't pretend to understand that, but I know it's a thing in the world, and I know it's a negative thing in the world. So if you're going to be like that with me, it doesn't vibe with me. My vibration is way up here, and I know that that's bullshit. I know that you're being jealous or something weird like that. I know that you think I'm not giving you the time, even though all three of you weirdos, I was contacting privately and giving you my private energy, and that wasn't good enough for you. So I'll be real careful about that again. I won't be making friends with YouTubers anymore. I think you guys have seen that the path that makes me go down is dreadful. You know, we'll keep the dreadful part for my dolls. When I make friends with people on YouTube, it goes left. Why? Because I have morals. I have manners. I like to do things correctly. And if you come at me incorrectly, like when I'm hurting and vulnerable on one of my shorts and you're telling me shit that is bunk, I'm going to fucking come at you, and I'm going to hate you. And I'm going to make an example of you, and I'm going to make an example of this. And I'm going to learn to do better, to not let people like you in my life anymore. Benny Bum Bluff says, sticks and stones. Paper seatbelt, thank you. I don't think you're acting different. I don't think so either. And look, I'm sure a lot of people would, so I wanted to check myself. And if you guys think I am, I'd like you to check me as well. And I'm my main people, and you know who you are. You would have been my mods in the past. You are my friends. I don't need to name names. You know who you are, and you know you're the people I'm looking for. So were those 3 people I just blocked. I didn't block them just because they were assholes to me. I blocked them because they were supposed to be my fucking friends, and they hurt me. That hurt. That hurt when I called that person, and they refused to pick it up when Muggsy died. That hurt when that person was like, shh, do this, bitch. Even though people are hurting you, do this on your YouTube channel. Okay, I'll do that. Even though I don't think it's right, I'll do that so I don't upset you, sir. And these other people, they don't want to be upset by the way I'm acting, then don't watch my channel, freaks. Thank you, Paper Seatbelt, for saying that. But Paper Seatbelt, I'm going to give you a job. If you think I do start acting pretentious or like I'm better than anyone on the internet, then tell me, because I don't want to act like that. I am having some changes in my channel, and I'm having to make some adjustments, like the free speech chat. I don't know if that's working great, but it's an experiment. We're going to try it because that's good for my channel and that's good for business, right? I don't particularly like having all that stuff over on the side, but this is what I'm doing, and that's a YouTube chat room, and that's kind of what I should be doing, right? So I'm kind of figuring this out as I go, I'm trying not to offend people. I'm trying to be real and be myself, and I'm doing the best I can, you guys. Betty Bum Bluff, can I be your friend? Yes, you can. Alicia Holden says your goddess wealth, your hair, your health. Okay, Alicia, I don't know. Okay, Keith is talking about our cancer. Keith says, I give cancer people with every healing breath, yes and yes, message all the time. Thank you, Keithy Poo. Because I am suffering with a skin cancer again that I'm going to have to go deal with. And I've showed it to you guys before, and now it's screaming out of my arm. You can see it's a big red spot, scaly. It's cancer cells growing out of my arm. I haven't even made an appointment yet because those of you know that what I've gone through. I've been through over 20 procedures and 16 surgeries, 16 skin cancer surgeries, basal cell and squamous. So this is one or the other. This is not something they just burn off. However, with the placement, I'm kind of wondering if they might be able to use that nitrogen oxide or whatever it's called in the tank and maybe try to burn it off first. I'm going to ask them if I could do that before a surgery. Why haven't I made the appointment? Because I've had 20 skin cancers and I'm scared because when I get a skin cancer, I know what it is. And I usually am out for like a month or two when I get a skin cancer, and it's very invasive and they cut me open and they stitches. But if it's right here, this placement's pretty good. Usually my placements last summer, they were on my back. I had some on my face. The other surgeries I've had have been on my torso, lower abdomen, here, between my breasts, in the back. So I have a lot of scars, and I have a lot of PTSD from skin cancer. When one pops up on me, I know it's a skin cancer. I haven't been in the sun in years, at least 4 or 5 years. I do go in the sun, but I wear a very heavy sunscreen, either 100 to 150. But when I did bake myself in the sun in the late 90s, in the early 2000s, and I slathered myself with Pauly D and Snookies after hours tanning lotion, and I was going to the tanning beds, and I was like, I'm a redhead, but I'm going to be tan. That's what did it, you guys. So I laid in the sun for about a decade and really baked myself. And then since then, for the past 8 years, about 2-3 times a year, I will come up with a skin cancer. And it's not because I've been recently in the sun, it's from then. And it just comes up and comes out. Some of them you can leave for a while. Some of them, what cancer is, it's growing cells. So like this one, I can't leave it alone. You can see it from there. It hurts. You ever have a pimple that's real big and it hurts? Not just because it's a pimple and there's stuff inside of it, because of the pressure. Well, I'm going through all of that with a cancer, and I know it's a cancer. So I have to get off my ass, and I have to make an appointment at the Cleveland Clinic in this next week or two and have that have it done, right? They have to look at it for one appointment, test it with a biopsy for a second appointment, diagnose it after that biopsy with a third appointment, and then treat it with a fourth appointment. So it's a goddamn procedure from hell. And I know it, and that's another thing I'm not looking forward to. Sometimes if I go the first time and they can tell by visual under the microscope, because they're cancer doctors, they can see the cancer growing under their microscope. And if they're like, yes, that's definitely cancer, sometimes they will try either a chemo cream like they did on my face, or the thing in the canister to try to burn those off first. In my experience, it's never really worked. The only time that's worked was with my face. Bigger parts of my body, they've tried that before, and every time they'll try it, I'll get a huge 4th degree burn. It's like there for a month, and I have to care for that, and then the cancer comes back, and then I have to go have a surgery. So they let me make that decision when I go there. Do you want me to try to burn it, or do you just want to schedule a surgery? This point in my life, after I've had 20 procedures and 16 surgeries, I usually just schedule the surgery, you guys, because I don't want to go through 2 horrible burns and holes in my arm. I'd prefer 1. You feel me? So I am going through cancer again right now. It's only 1 spot. It's not like last summer. And I will get that taken care of soon, but it is something I'm going through. So Keith, the fact that you give me and the other cancer people in here a yes and a yes, I really appreciate that, buddy. I'm a starseed, so so prayer goes a long way, especially if you have cancer. If everybody from every religion is getting together and saying a prayer for me and my cancer in my chat, that makes a big difference. Somebody hears that, so thanks, you guys. Hi, Clara. Welcome to chat. How are you, Dow? Good to see you. Keith says healing strategies is my jam. Heather says, Jen, breathe. Well, Heather, when I start talking about my cancer, I do get a little... What's the word? I don't even know what the word is. What do I get, Heather? What was I getting? Involved? Was I getting upset maybe a little bit? Yeah, I get a little scared too, Heather. because you know how I spent last summer, Heather, with 2 spots on my back that I had to get surgery on, and 4 on my face that melted my face off. Um, One left me with a pretty good scar right here, you can still see. And it's scary, it's scary for a female. I'm not the vainest girl in the world, but I am vain, you guys. I do think I'm a pretty girl, and I don't want to have cancer sores all over my body, and I don't want doctors to be like scooping out pieces of my body with a melon baller, every year. It does get scary. So I do come on here and talk pretty openly with you guys about that. I do still have my healing crystal right next to me. Kelly Kay sent me this one, and this is a really good healing crystal. I had this in my pocket when I hurt my foot last week, and I haven't really let it go since then. Even when I've been taking baths, I've been putting it in the bathtub. So this did help my foot quite a bit. Look at the foot. Right there's where I stepped on the nail. You can hardly see it anymore. Oh yeah, you can still see it. But I can hit it, I can walk on it, so that ended up really well. Heather, may I ask you how this microphone is? Claire, can I ask you how this microphone is? Claire, I'm using a new microphone. Can you tell, Clary Poo? And I just want to make sure that I'm not sounding muffled or too loud or like underwater. Can you guys answer that for me? I do want to double check that. And also, what do you think about this microphone? Do I sound better with it now that I've gotten it? Or did you like me better before without it? Because here's the thing, I watched back all my streams. In the last few streams that I watched back, you couldn't really hear me. Especially if I was over here, I was really muffled. So I wanted to switch that up for you guys. And also, I've been getting a lot of donos. So when I get those donos, I like to put them back in my channel and get things that's going to make it easier for me to stream, easier for you to watch me, and more enjoyable. So I wonder if that's working. Let me see what you're saying. Heather says, I can tell when someone is upset. So a lot of things upset me in the past few days, right? So I'm being harassed by AI Diana. There's that again, right? That's just ongoing, never goes away. But I do have that cyber detective that helps me. But when she harasses me, that, when you get harassed at your home and they're crossing a legal line, that's a problem, right? So then I put out a video about that. Then I get 2 people that are supposed to be my dear friends here for years telling me basically I deserved it. What the actual fuck, And then I'm just going to slide my other friend in there that's been hurting me since Muggsy's death and, since those other things I've mentioned. And I just keep waiting for that person to contact me, and they're not going to. You know why? Because they're ghosting me, and they don't like me anymore. And they used me to do what I did on my channel because they wanted me to. And if I could go back, I wouldn't have done that for them because I was very secure in what I was doing on my channel. And, I didn't need their advice, and I did that specifically for them so they wouldn't be upset. Well, how stupid am I? How stupid am I? And then they ghosted me. And then Muggsy died, and I tried to talk to them, and they wouldn't take my phone calls. So, and I've waited since then. When did Muggsy die? In February? When did I do that shit for them? Right before that? So they can fuck off. Just what do you think that, everything, you've learned all your lessons. Like I thought, that I would never let YouTubers hurt me. I certainly didn't think that I would let friends who were chatters hurt me. That all happened in the past 24 hours again by 3 people that were important to me. They weren't just chatters, they were important to me, and they hurt me. So yes, I'm hurting a little bit, and I'm feeling that. And then we go talking about the cancer, then we're going to talk about that, and then I'm going to feel that as well, Heather. So thank you for hearing me, Heather. Thank you for understanding that I'm feeling a little bit today. This is my diary, so sometimes I'd be coming on here spinning, shaking my boobs, being so silly. Sometimes I straight be crying on here and weeping. Today it's a little bit right in the middle, right? I'm feeling a little melancholy. I'm going through something, but I know I'm doing the right things, okay? I was doing the wrong things by allowing those women to talk to me like that and leave those public comments when they could have hit me up private. I was doing the wrong thing by letting that person control me and my choices on my own YouTube channel, right? And then ghosting me when I should have known better that they were just doing that for their own reasons or their friends' reasons. Because it certainly wasn't for mine. Hi, Huckleberry. Welcome to chat, Dow. Good to see you. Leslie, I'm sorry you went through that. Yeah, I'm feeling a little melancholy today, Leslie. So thank you for being there for me, Dow. So Keith said friends would come to you in private. Yeah, so all three of these people that I blocked that were my friends had access to me privately, which was either audio on the Instagram, we talked, audio on the TikTok, or one of them actually had my phone number. So if you guys had those things to say to me, YouTube was not the place, much less a public comment was not the place, much less a public comment on the video where I was telling you people that I was feeling vulnerable and hurt because I was being harassed by someone else at home. This isn't new drama. Oh, you can't take the drama? Thanks for the support. This fucking bitch piece of shit's been harassing me at my home. I've had this open cyber case for over a year. This isn't new. I expect my friends to care about that, okay? That's not drama. That's actually happening in my real life, and I'm sharing it with you. And it's related to YouTube, so I think it's even more valid. But they told me no, I should shut up, and they didn't want to hear that. It's too much drama. So fuck you, bitches. I've never met bigger drama than these three people, by the way. The one is a chatter, the other one is a creator, and the other one is a chatter that gets into everyone else's business and is known for being drama. So you three fucking assholes are assholes. I'm less drama than you three put together. Are you in the Epstein files? No, I'm not. I do not like pizza or jerky. I don't even like babies. I don't even like kids, so no. Madeline Thompson, you're so pretty. Thank you, Madeline. You're so sweet. I'm not feeling so pretty. I'm feeling a little icky today. I will tell you all, I trimmed my hair a little bit yesterday, too. If you think my hair looks a little bit shorter, well, it does, because I trimmed it. I thought that my ends were looking a little shaggy. And why do I think that? Because I look at myself every fucking day, and I want long hair down to here. But if you're letting your ends go shaggy, you can't do that. So I did take a little bit off here. Like we just did a little angle going up here. So I might have taken an inch off on both these sides, angling it up here. And I took a little bit off the back. So let's look at the back. So it's still long. But I did probably take an inch off all the way around. Did I want to take an inch off? No. But do I also want to look like Deebsy with 4 strands of wiry hair hanging down? No, I do not. So please trim your hair. It's spring. Now's a good time to do that, especially if you want to grow it long. Paper seatbelt, you need to make a hair appointment. Yes, especially because you have long hair. I did have some breakage over the winter. Underneath my lower hair underneath, right under my neck, like this lower hair, I had some breakage. Look at that piece. Very, very much shorter than this piece, right? So, that's because Cleveland winters, I wasn't putting the correct stuff on my hair. And if I wear my hair up in a knot like this a lot, it could break it. Specifically if you wear it in a knot like this, ladies, and you sleep on it and you're rolling your head around. Yeah, so I've had a little breakage from that. These pieces just under here have gotten a little bit shorter. So I got some really good hair products this past week, some oils and some leave-in conditioners, and I'm really coating my hair with it for the summer. Gave it a nice trim. Know that I have a little breakage from the winter. Look, in Cleveland winter, if you're not putting fucking oils on every part of your body, you're gonna dry out. So, ooh, what is the oil you're using? I'd love for you to refer me to something because I'm looking for something right now, paper seatbelt. And I'm just on Amazon looking around. So if you have something that you know that you can refer me to that really works, I'd love it. I'd write it down. Ooh, Keith uses a peppermint body wash. It's upstairs. Well, let me know. Next time you go upstairs and you see it, could you leave me a comment on one of my shorts? Like those mean people. I'm asking you to leave me a nice comment. Heather says, I have oily hair. Okay, so my hair is really dry, Heather. So I have the opposite problem going on. Really dry. Dry to the point where it can break off if I don't take extra good care of it. Look at this rate, my hair is a foot long as it is right now, a little more. So it's, and my hair is thin. I have thin red hair. If you're a redhead, you either have really thick, like that frizzy, crazy strong hair, or it's like me. I have very thin hair. So I have to take care of it. Yeah, see paper seatbelt. And that's what I'm trying to get across to people. Like, I haven't known you as long as I've known those three people. I've known those three people since the beginning. Since the beginning, since even before I was streaming. So, for those people to come at me when I was feeling vulnerable on that comment was wrong. They could have come at me privately. They could have come at me on a different short. But the one where I'm being harassed by Diana, come on. Get the fuck out of here. And if you don't like me anymore, just stop watching me. Just like you say, paper seatbelt. Like, I would never go on someone's chat and be like, you're not doing your stream right, so I don't like you anymore. I mean, I'm 56 years old. I would be embarrassed for myself if I did that. The one lady is older than me that did this. She should know better, but I've seen her past YouTube behavior, and she's known for being drama in the community. So for her to come on here and call me drama is a little rich, bitch. And the other one, you thrive off drama. Okay? You thrive off of it. I met you in YouTube chat rooms where you were being drama. And then you, by a chance, started to like me after you hated me. And then you liked me because you had cancer and I had cancer. And what did I do? I fucking catered to you. I was on the TikTok sending you shit. Here, how are you? And you're just being a total bitch to me. Okay, so Keith says, I thrive off healing words. Huckleberry says, right, paper seatbelt. Thank you, Huckleberry. And paper seatbelt, it is embarrassing as fuck. Yes, and I'm embarrassed for them. And I'm also a little embarrassed for myself. I'm embarrassed that I was naive again. Okay? I don't just get embarrassed with people like Melissa and Daisy. Okay? I get embarrassed with YouTube creators that I might be friends with and really love and work hard with that relationship on, and I'm more interested in that. And when I see them treat me like shit, I might let that slide because I'm more interested in making it work. Well, then I was an asshole, wasn't it? Then they used me, didn't they? What an idiot I am. Keith says, I've been around a minute. I'm never rude, even when they are being rude. Well, you're better than me, Keith, because when people go rude on me, I will go rude on them. And it's not right, so you're better than me, Keithy Poo. Alicia says, eucalyptus was good too. And let me just say, thank you to my people that are in here talking to me, because the one lady, who I would have loved to have been talking in here with me, she said that she couldn't possibly come in and get through in my chat anymore because it was so much drama. Well, no, it's not. Look, I may have people, trolls in there, putting like racial slur towers and stuff in there, but I don't care about them. That's for business. I'm keeping that in. I'm still wanting to talk to Paper Seatbelt. I'm still wanting to talk to Alicia. I'm still wanting to talk to Heather. I'm still wanting to talk to Keithy Poo. I'm still wanting to talk to Staying Off the Grid. So it's not a problem getting to me, you guys. You were just using that as an excuse because you didn't want to talk to me anymore. And I'm not an idiot, so I'm going to call you out. Peppermint is mentally stimulating. Yes, peppermint is amazing, and I grow a ton of it in my herb garden outside, and it's growing right now, you guys. Everything in my herb garden is growing. The sage, the oregano, I have chives, I have onions and garlic growing, and peppermint. It's all growing. I'm very excited. Okay, so you get it for $50 on Amazon. But what, okay. Oh, I like $50. I can do $50, if it's for my hair or my body or something like that, I will pay. I don't mind paying, and you should pay. Like, I would question it if it was like $7, right? So I'll take it. But just, leave the comment if you could in the next 24 hours on one of my shorts, sweetie, and I'll be looking for it because I got some money burning in my pocket right now, and I've been looking for something on Amazon, and I really need to order something. So I appreciate you letting me know what I could get. Pink Edit says weird, dude. Probably. Alicia says, making a beautiful garden, Jen, or make a beautiful garden. Yes, my garden will be beautiful, and I'm going to be planting seeds this week. My white zinnia seeds. We're not going to do all the color zinnias like I've done every other year. My 9th generation zinnias this year will only be white. Well, I only saved the white seeds, but we'll see if they grow all white. So that will be fun. Just big white flowers in my yard. I'm so used to an array of different colors. I want something different this year, so we're going to focus on white. White is healing, is magical, right? Ethereal. So we're going to concentrate on that. Okay, Keith's got something to say here. Keith says, the racist word tower is the dumbest troll move I've ever seen. Yeah, I think. But you know what? They're trolls, and that's what they do. Trolls, since the beginning of time, all they want to do is a racial slur tower. Okay? I think you guys know for the past 3 years, every troll that came into my chat, I would take out. And we're going to have Claire right now. Claire would be a mod of mine if I had mods. Claire is a very personal friend of mine in the real world. Claire is also one of my most educated, beautiful, smart girls I've ever met. She's very, very wise and educated in streaming and trolling. She, like me, is a troll. So, I might disagree. Like, a racial slur tower means you have made it as a streamer, okay? I am not racist. I really don't like the words going by. But guess what that means? That means I have reached a new level in live streaming. Whether you guys understand that, whether you agree with it, and whether you like it, that is true. It's good for my business. Whether I agree with what they're doing or not, it means I've made it to a different level. It also means they are helping my algorithm. It also means at the end of the stream, I'm going to get paid more because there's more comments. That is just a fact. And what do I mean by helping my algorithm? Every single comment that troll makes, the algorithm pushes it out to more people. So those trolls have a place in this well-oiled machine. Okay, they do. I was going to have a no troll chat. And you guys know that. I did that for years with all my mods, and I had you all taking it out. And all we did was spend every stream taking people out. Well, you know what? I'm going to embrace it. Whereas I'm not racist, and I'm not going to be shouting those words. I understand as a streamer that has a place in my chat. Look, they don't always say racist things. Sometimes they'll say other things. Did you ever see the Mugsy Tower they used to give me? Okay? So sometimes your trolls will do other things for you, but their main thing is that they're racist and they're going to go around and do racist things. That doesn't mean the live streamer agrees with them, but on a business level, the live streamer would be smart to keep that. Okay? So I fought that for years, and I don't fight that anymore. I embrace it. I don't embrace racists. I do not agree with that. But you do you. It's 2026. Yeah, I love a Mugsy Tower. So if any of you right now want to use a Mugsy Tower on me, go ahead. And Claire, I love that you made an example and did a tower for me right there, because I am a troll, okay? I don't do racist tower trolls, but I will go in someone else's chat and I will do a tower saying something I need to be heard. It's never one of those words. But if you're a troll on YouTube, you are going to use those words. And you may not even be racist. It's just what trolls do. So I take that with a grain of salt, and I want my chatters to too, okay? It's just fucking YouTube. Much love and respect to you, Claire. You are my favorite troll in the world. And I love you. Oh, Keith is putting a Mugsy Tower up. Keithy Poo's putting a Mugsy Tower up. Best thing I've ever seen. We're spinning for that, Keith. Thank you. Keithy Poo. Skip, you're not going to believe this. Keith put a Mugsy Tower up. Not a racial slur tower, a Mugsy Tower. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and Keith says he misses his little buddy. Well, you can tell me about that. I miss the little buddy, too. I miss him, too. And so does Skippy. And so do these two dogs here. Oh, look, we got Mugamoo in chat, and Baxter and Killer. Thank you, Huckleberry. Yeah, Huckleberry came right after Mugsy, I want to say, you guys. I don't think Huckleberry knew Mugsy exactly. And Heather's doing a Mugsy Tower, too, now. So you see, the trolls, we can all be a troll in a good way. You could always do a tower. You could do a Jennifer tower. You could do an RHOC tower. You could do a Baxter tower. So it's just the trolls that go with the racial slur tower. But understand, as a businesswoman, that tower is helpful to me. So I don't want you guys ever to get that confused with, me being racist. If I was racist, I'd be coming in the chat saying I'm a racist. You guys know what I believe in and what I don't believe in, and I'm pretty clear with you on that, okay? Oh, we got Heather's doing Mugamoo. Mugamoo! James says, oh, let me talk about James Hiller. He says, first time listener. Thank you. Hi, James. I'm Jennifer. Nice to meet you. Disabled Vietnam veteran. Well, thank you for your service, sir. I am MAGA. Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the Cash App, you guys. We just got a $10 Cash App. Thank you so much. I can't say the name because that's your real name. Who was that in chat? Let me finish it. And thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, James. You're always a breath of fresh air, he says, and I hope you will allow me to follow your life's adventures. Aww! James Hiller, Jamesy Poo. Well, it's lovely to meet you. My name is Jennifer. I'm 56 years old, born in 1969. I am happily married to Skippy, my husband. Baxter is here with his medical needs, coughing next to me. Do not worry about him. It's all right. Please follow my life adventures. And some mornings I'm going to be upset about them, like this. Look, when you guys lose 3 friends that you loved, that you worked really hard with, and maybe they didn't walk away from you, the one did walk away from me, but, should I have waited longer to see if they did walk away from me? Should I have waited to see if these other 2 ladies were going to be mean to me? Don't call me when I'm streaming. No, I should not have. So I'm going to talk about that. These are my life adventures. That did hurt my feelings, okay? I don't like when friends turn on me. And it's something that happens to me a lot. It's happened to me since I was a little girl. So you want to look at me and say, maybe I'm the problem? You think I haven't thought that? You think that's maybe why I don't have real friends in the real world? That's why I keep boundaries. Ooh, Cash App. Okay, from the same person. Thank you. Who are you? Who is J? I don't want to say the name. Okay, it starts with a J. Who is tipping me? Thank you for those Cash Apps. Thank you for supporting my channel the way you guys do, you guys. Especially when you go into your pockets financially. Thank you. Oh, the dress is long. I'll hike it up a little bit. Ooh, spinning for you. Thank you. Thank you for those Cash Apps. I really appreciate it. Look at Donald Trump came in with he did get a tower going too. He got a tower going. So I hope you guys understand these racial slur towers a little more and why I'm acceptant of them. That might be why some of these old people that are watching me are not allowing it. They're thinking, why don't you get rid of it? Well, I've tried getting rid of it. And if I just keep deleting people, it's not good for business. It's not good for my channel. Okay? I have to be above it. And I have to be like, I don't care what anyone says. And this is all good for my business. Believe it or not, that's how YouTube works. It's not morally correct. I get that. But in the business scheme of things, I have to look at it that way, you guys. And I did it for a long time. I tried to, work the machine a different way. And as you guys could see with mods and you guys all taking those people out, it's never going to stop. So I might as well embrace it and put that racial slur tower in my pocket and take it all the way to the bank. Don't you guys think so? Yes. Ring a bell. We don't agree with racist stuff for the most part, We might a little bit on some levels. However, it's not appropriate to be saying things like that in a public platform, but we're going to do it anyways. You know why? Because it's YouTube, and some people are chatters, and that's what happens here. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. What's more important to me is probably keeping the kids out of chat. It's okay, Baxter. So I do have this new lip gloss. Let's try to put a little bit on. It's supposed to be the most shiny. Bax, you want to come sit up with me? Come here, you want to come sit up here? Let me try it. Let me turn up this light really bright and see if we can get it looking. There we go. Okay. So I do have some lipstick on. But this I bought off TikTok. Ladies, it's supposed to be the most glittery lip gloss in the world, but I don't think it is. I think I got had again. Like, I'm not seeing the glitter. Get the light better. I mean, it's glossy, but it's not glittery, right? Do you see glitter? No. A little bit, I guess. It was supposed to look like disco ball glitter. I'm not seeing that. Whatever. Whatever, lip stuff. Whatever. Now my lips are all crazy. No glitter. Not glittery at all. It's just mushy on my mouth now. Fucking, I'm not fond of lip gloss, and I bought that just because it was glittery. I don't care about the glossy, but I want glittery. Fucking Christ. It's all over my mouth now. Mia says you are a goddess, darling. Thank you. Actually, I'm an ex-goddess. But no, thank you. I'm joking. I was known as Goddess Jennifer Nana. I am still known as Goddess Jennifer Nana on Reddit. There are actual Reddit threads about me. Goddess Jennifer Nana from Cleveland. So in that situation, I call myself an ex-goddess. However, in the real world, I am a goddess, yes. Thank you for noticing. Kareem Garoda, where are you from? What are you? Oh, Kareem says, what are you and where are you from? What am I? I am Jennifer. I am from Cleveland, Ohio. This is my diary. I am documenting my life. If I am upset, I'm going to talk about it. If I'm feeling silly, I'm going to be silly. If I'm going to laugh, I'm going to laugh hysterically. If I'm going to cry, I'm going to cry. If I'm mad, I might be mad. I'm not politically correct. I might use words that may offend you, and I have a sailor potty mouth. Other than that, I'm a lovely girl, and I will be loyal to you until I die, or unless you fuck me over first, and what doesn't kill me better run. I'm a triple Scorpio. I'm a natural redhead. This is my real hair. I have the MC1R gene. I am your little leprechaun. Cleveland, Ohio is where I'm from. Hi, Mike. Kareem says you know me. I recognize you from chat. Yes, welcome to chat. James Taylor says your hubby is a lucky man. Hopes he has you around for a long time. Well, my husband is my life. Skippy. The premise of my channel. The Real Housewife of Cleveland. I'm just a wife and a housewife. That's all I've ever wanted to be with my Romeo. And he is my best friend. He is the best man I've ever met on this planet. He's so good to me. He's never raised his voice to me, much less anything else. He works hard, so I don't have to. He takes care of me for over 18 years now. I don't have girlfriends that I hang out with. He doesn't have guy friends that he hangs out with. If he's not working, we are together. Okay? So I have managed to get something magical in this lifetime, and I know it. And I have something that most people search for and never find, and I know it. So I share that with you guys. Yes, my husband takes very good care of me, and he's a very good man. So that is Skippy. So if you guys want to know Skippy, you guys want to meet Skippy, you guys want to get to know Skippy, he is a YouTuber too, and he is a live streamer as well. So go to his channel. Search, go in the search bar. It's all one word, at Cleveland, Ohio 216 Media. At Cleveland, Ohio 216 Media. Go check him out. That's my Skippy. Pulido is clapping. Nice to see you, Pulido. Oh my God, Kareem is from Egypt. We got Egypt in the house. Okay, so Heather's trying to make a bee tower. Heather's going for the Baxter Tower. Heather, I love you so much. Did you guys just see my whole boob was out? Hold on a second. Let me fix that. No. We can't have the boobs hanging out. Pull this up, woman. Okay. Keep the breasts in on stream. Andy Carpenter, you're a fit, stunning woman. Yes, I actually am. Thank you for noticing. Howard says, you was a baddie when you was young because you're fine right now. Well, I'm a baddie right now. And I might have been a baddie when I was younger, but I think I am more beautiful now than I was when I was younger. I know people are always like, oh, what were you like? I think I'm more beautiful now in every way. So, take that. I'm a rare person where I believe that as you age, you become more beautiful. So that's what I'm going to be doing in front of you guys. I don't believe in Botox. I don't believe in hair dye. I don't believe in even fake nails, fake boobs. Everything on me is real, and I'll be aging gracefully in front of you. So I might have been a baddie when I was younger, but I'm more of a baddie now. Paper Seatbelt says, yeah, I don't like lip gloss. You know what, Paper Seatbelt? I need to go get something to wipe this off because it's disgusting. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck! Yucky poo. That wasn't nice on my mouth. Cheers. Thank you for coming in on my Monday morning stream. Let's do a bong hit. Let's do a bong hit. Sesh with me off camera. I'm going to do a little ASMR. This is ASMR. Stoner chick ASMR. Hey, Heather and Paper Seatbelt, if you ever see my boobs come out like that, let me know. Oh no, we're not having any of that in my chat. What the fuck? Okay, one of the quickest ways to get taken out of my chat is to be calling me trans or talking about trans, okay? There's a lot of things that I support in the world. There's some things that I don't. I do not support transgender, okay? So I don't want you talking about that in my chat. I do not support transgender whatsoever on any level. What I have to say about that is love yourself as you were born. You can never change your chromosomes. You can never use my bathroom, okay? So go shit in the woods where you belong, or I don't give a fuck. But don't come into my chat talking about that I am trans or that you are trans, because I don't really want that in my chat. I don't support people being so delusional that they're going to mutilate their body for a fad that's going on in the world right now. I'm going to tell you the truth. Look between your legs. That's who you are. That's where you're going to stay, even if you cut it off and turn it into a fucking plum, okay? You're still going to be what you were born as, so you might as well learn to love yourself right now and stop doing all that shit. So I don't want to hear that in my chat. I have no problem with gay people, lesbians, love them. If you want to be a drag queen, go be a drag queen. Just keep it away from the kids. But you transgender people, you have a real problem. We're not having it on my channel. There are only two genders, male and female, okay? Just because some lunatic hippie out there said different doesn't mean you guys all get to identify as something you're not. It's a mental illness, and you are in denial. to the point where people are mutilating your bodies, and now you're mutilating children and minors' bodies. Okay? So I don't talk about that shit other than the truth. And if you don't like what I'm saying here, then you don't need to be here. And I'm not being mean about it. I'm not calling you names. I'm not being cruel. I'm just saying how I feel and some scientific facts here. And I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, that's cool. You're identifying as a unicorn today. No, you're not. And if you are a man and you're dressing up as a woman and you're trying to come in my bathroom, I'm the first that's going to get you out of there and make sure that those young little girls in my bathroom are fucking safe from your fucking sick ways. Get some help. Stop mutilating your bodies. Stop thinking that's okay, and learn to love yourself as you are. I know what I'm talking about. I was a stripper for 20 years, and I worked with numerous transgender men that had their dick cut off and put boobs in them, and that were stripping with me on stage. Okay? And they were some of the best strippers there. They danced for doctors. They danced for lawyers. You couldn't tell it was a dude. But at the end of the night, they sat there crying to me, telling how they couldn't go home. They could never have sex because it hurt. It felt like it was being pulled off. Their tits felt like they were exploding. They knew they were a man inside, and they regretted everything they did. So how about this? Don't go through all that shit because it's a fad these days and people are being stupid. Love yourself as you are. Okay? If you want to think I'm a horrible person for saying that, go ahead. I don't care. But I want you people to love yourself as you are and stop acting like coconuts. Okay, so that has been said. I stripped for 20 years. I was a stripper for over 20 years, and I was a professional foot fetish model. Okay? So I've been in videos, I've been in magazines. I have stripped in the lowest dive bars in Cleveland, Ohio, and the classiest gentlemen's clubs. Okay, I have stripped in LA, in Hollywood specifically, at the world famous Crazy Girls and the Seventh Veil that was both in the Motley Crue songs. So yes, I was a stripper for a very long time. Petty check. Petty check. Petty check. Foot slut army. We had a soldier down, but we are army strong again. Army strong. Army strong. Foot slut army. Yes, I do have customers that know me as Foot Slut Army. That would be Melissa's fault. Melissa, thank you for the extra money, honey. I didn't even know I could go that route here on the YouTube. Sesh with me. Sesh with me. And don't be offended by anything I'm saying, you guys. Think it through. Think what I'm saying through. You know? And to all you people out in the streets raising your flag, your tranny flag and whatever, no, you're not doing any good. How about you just go sit in your house, do a little soul searching, look within yourself, take the fucking septum piercing out of your nose, stop hating the world, and look at yourself and love yourself. And try to feel the beauty in your life. And if you feel you need to be someone else, well, do a little soul searching on it before you make some decisions, because you can never do that. How about that? I'd like to be rich. I'd also like to have double D's. I'd also like to be 6 feet tall. I can't. Guess what else I can't do? I can't be a unicorn, no matter how many surgeries I get. Guess what? A pig, no matter how much lipstick it puts on its face, it's still a pig. I'm not trying to be mean, but these are my beliefs, people. And then if you say you're not against that and you believe in people loving themselves, then the trans people, their next thing is they'll try to hate on me. You know, they'll try to say, oh, well, you're a hater. You hate people. No, I don't. I'm asking you to love yourself and not mutilate yourself. So, yeah, there are exceptions. Flying unicorn cat, there are exceptions. You can be a flying unicorn. So there is that. You can not only be a flying unicorn, you can be a flying unicorn cat. Joseph says I'm a bad person. Okay? Well, you can think that all you want. But I'm going to keep being me with my organic thoughts. And I know I'm not a bad person. What do you think about the people that are, like the parents that are making their underage children not go through puberty and they're giving them hormones. Like, what about Jazz? You know, what about her parents? Do you think what they did to her is bad? Him? But no, I'm a bad person because I'm telling you to love yourself. Well, guess what? Fuck yourself then. So I'm reading what you guys say, and I'm not going to read it all. Okay? Because I could care less on some of your personal thoughts. This is my stream, and I'm here to talk about me. I will hear some of your thoughts, and I'll take that into consideration, but there won't be a debate. That I can promise you. Bye, Alicia. I love you so much. Have a great day. Brendan Page, you can get a peeky poo, and that's all you get. I do accept super chats and cash apps for things like that, Brendan. Joshua, you're a bad person for coming into my chat telling me I'm a bad person. Joshua says, look at you. That could mean a lot of things. Huckleberry, have a great day. Joshua says, stop cursing. Stop talking about that. God made you to love. He didn't make you to be a bad person. He has faith in you, but you are not taking it seriously. I think I'm a very good person, and there's nothing in the world I'm doing that's bad. I'm sorry that you think I'm a bad person, Joshua. You should probably leave my chat now. Spooky says, hell yeah, dude. Jimmy says, stop asking for money. On that note, here's my Cash App. All one word. Money sign Cleveland Housewife, capital C, capital H. I'm not asking for money. I'm not e-begging. But I do get donations. So, that's how it goes. Jimmy says, why are you single for? Jimmy, I am not single for. I am very married for over 18 years to Skippy. That's why my channel is called The Real Housewife of Cleveland. Narcissist much? Well, you might think I'm a narcissist. Why? Because I'm talking about me on my live stream. What should I talk about? You on my live stream? So, this is my daily diary, and this is me documenting my life where I talk about myself. That's the whole premise of this live stream. And chat will help me talk about myself so that I am documenting my life and I have a memento of this day. So, I don't think that's narcissistic. I can be narcissistic, but I don't think I have been on this stream. Skippy the Pimpy. He's a lucky man. It's her pimp, y'all. Skippy, he can be my pimp if he wants. Skippy can do whatever he wants. Skippy takes very good care of me and has for over 18 years as my husband. And we've been friends for 25 years. Julian is in chat, says, hello, my name is Julian, and I am very happy for your birthday. It is not my birthday, Julian. I don't know why you thought it was my birthday, but it is not. Nice to meet you, Julian. So now I took the lip gloss off. We're just going to put a little stuff on my lips because they feel a little dry. So this is a nice lip mask. It is cherry. Kelly Kay sent this to me. This is better. It's not glossy. It's just like a lip mask. It just is like vitamin E and aloe and that kind of stuff. Cheers. Here's to you guys. We have been streaming for 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 36 seconds. We are multi-streaming today. We're not just on YouTube. It's The Real Housewife of Cleveland. We're also streaming simultaneously on Twitch and on Kick. On Twitch and Kick, my name is Cleveland Housewife. So please go over there and check me out. Also, I've been streaming on TikTok again. I'm not banned anymore this week, you guys. Give me 3 streams and I will be banned again. But come on over there and see why they keep banning me. I do stream on TikTok maybe 4 times a week. I am monetized over there and I'm a partner over there as well. So it is a job and you will come over there and find me doing crazy shit over there as well. My name over there is Real Housewife of Cleveland. Just take away the. And here I'm The Real Housewife of Cleveland. On Twitch, Kick, and Rumble, I'm Cleveland Housewife. So come check me out, and thank you for multi-streaming today with me. Again, we are on 3 platforms streaming simultaneously right now. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for joining me in that, you guys. To Florian, hello. So Paper Seatbelt says, same Heather, I am bisexual. And Heather says, I became gay in high school because of the trauma and pain I suffered. Well, I love that. And I have many gay friends. And when you're gay, you're gay. That comes organically and comes from your heart. And I support gay people 100%. Some of my best friends, Michael Alec, RuPaul, they were gay. They were also drag queens, okay? But they did have the same thoughts on transgender people as me. If you want to dress up as a man or a woman for a minute, that's fine. But if you have some weird sexual undertone that makes you want to be a different gender, then there's something wrong with you, because it's not possible. So there is also a disease where it makes men and women want to become the other gender because they are attracted to children of that gender. Okay, that is a reality. So a lot of people are using transgenderism to be predators. Okay, so I'm not saying that there's not one person in the world who isn't in the wrong body. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that people are using it now in the wrong way and doing it the wrong way. Okay, I'm sure there is a couple people out there that are actually transgender, and I would probably support them. Okay, I would still try to get them to love themselves rather than do something else. But the way it has become such a fad right now, I do not support it. And I do believe that they have mental illness and they are mutilating their bodies. And they're not dealing with reality of the situation. I'm sorry, you cannot be a woman. If you're a dude, you can't get pregnant. You can't do these things. You just can't. You can't change your chromosomes. So I stand by that very much. And it angers me about the women's bathrooms. It angers me about women's sports. Look, women are born, built differently. We are weaker. We are more fragile. We are not as quick. We are not as stable. So if there is a man and he's transgenderly going to become a woman and he's going to compete in sports with a woman, that is not okay. It is not okay that he's in the dressing room with us. It's not. So that's where I stand. I don't believe transgender stuff has anything to do with gay stuff. I don't relate it at all. So if you are bisexual, you wave your bisexual flag loud and proud. I have nothing against that. You are gay, you go, girl. Get your girl. I'm all for it. As long as you're living a positive, healthy lifestyle. And look, more gay people live a healthier lifestyle than straight people. So that's my feelings on that. But transgenders are something very different. Very different. And the statistics are there to prove it. They are mentally ill. Why am I saying that? Not to be mean, because it is a fact. Every fucking school shooter, there are more transgender people that have killed children in school shootings than you want to fucking care to look at. And all of those people had mental issues, were on some sort of medication and or hormones. Okay, so I don't fuck with that shit. And you guys are bringing up that you're gay or lesbian. To me, that's two different islands. You guys, I accept it. I'm for it. I love you. I don't think anything different about you. I've never been gay or bisexual whatsoever. I've never been curious. I've always been strictly dickly. I know what that's about for me. But I understand that you are actually born another way sometimes if you're gay or lesbian or bisexual, or you may not find that out till later, like Heather didn't find it out till her high school years. Great. Then you're finding yourself. You're experiencing life. That's what I consider that. You go. Two very different things in my book, you guys. So don't confuse them, and I don't want you to confuse them. It's such a small population of people. Paper Seatbelt says. So this person in my chat says, you're right about one thing, is definitely something wrong with you, but stay the hell away from me. So see, again, why would you write that entire paragraph in my chat if you don't agree what I'm saying with? And I don't expect everyone to agree what I'm saying, but it is my chat and these are my thoughts. And I think I'm putting them out there pretty, to be kind to everyone, So you can be removed from my chat. You can have your thoughts, but you can't come at me saying I'm a bad person. I'm definitely not. People are allowed to have different thoughts in this world, and especially if I explain why I have my thoughts, you don't get to come at me and call me a bad person. And if you think I'm a bad person, then don't leave a paragraph long thing in my chat, because I'll definitely remove you. I love a drag queen and you love trans folks. Okay, well, I love drag queens as long as they're not doing it to read children books. I don't think there's a place in that. Drag queens dress up as men because it is a sexual thing. They're not doing it because they think it's cute. They should go to Sunday school. They're doing it because they're trying to be sexy like a woman. Okay, I know that because I hung out with RuPaul for years and many trans or many drag queen guys, but they did not like the trans. They didn't like the transgender people. And the second they stepped and crossed that line, then the real drag queens would lose respect for them and they would push them out of the group. So that's how that works. And I didn't get that organically from them. I got that organically from me. I just don't agree with trans people. They come across to me as very, very sick in their mind, very delusional, and I don't have time to talk to someone like that. And then if I did tell them my thought, instead of them listening to me and understanding where I'm coming from, they would say I was hating, or they would call me all kinds of names, which isn't okay to do either, you know. So I love that about you, Pepper Seatbelt, that you love trans people and that you love drag queens. And, you know, and you and I can still have a relationship and love each other and respect each other. So I love that. And Umberto says, ciao amore. Are you in Cincinnati? No, I'm in Cleveland. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Close. Cincinnati's just over there, but no, Cleveland. A lot of people are saying happy birthday to me. Do we know why? Like, numerous people in the chat are please saying happy birthday. Could you talk about your hair care routine, please? Okay, so I use Pantene. This is virgin hair. I have the MC1R genes, so this is natural red hair. I don't dye it. I don't tint it. I only wash it once a week because you don't. If you have dry hair, you don't want to wash your hair too often. You want those natural oils to collect. So I use Pantene. I've used Pantene for about a year. After about a year, I'll switch off and probably go back to Aveda. But right now, I'm using Pantene. I love it. It's a good, affordable shampoo that does really good for your hair. After that, I'm using some leave-in conditioner, and then a leave-in spray for brittle ends, and then from the same person. Who is cash apping me during the stream? And nobody's saying, I could say your name, but I'd be doxing your real name. Thank you. Someone is spoiling me and they're staying anonymous. Come out, wherever you are in my chat. I see you tipping me. I see you tipping me. Thank you. I love you. If you want to stay anonymous, that's fine with me. You can keep it coming. Paper Seatbelt says, I hate washing my hair so much. I use hella dry shampoo. Ooh, so I've never used dry shampoo. So it's like the powder stuff. I know a lot of younger people use that. I myself have never used it, nor can I ever conceive of like putting powder in my hair. I have a little bit of OCD, so no. When I wash my hair, I want to wash it. But yeah, I've never tried it. I think it works good, and I remember when I was in beauty school, like we spent a whole week in beauty school learning about dry shampoo and how good it is for your hair and blah, 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 blah. I've never used it, never even owned it, never even had it in my hand. But I know a lot. It's very popular, and it's kind of good for your hair, Paper Seatbelt, so go with that. Jerry Holly says, Ohio in the house. Oh, hi. Oh, that was for you. Where are you in Ohio? I'm 216 Lakewood. So Cleveland is a street away. I know I'm Cleveland Housewife, but I've had this channel since 2007. I move in and out of Cleveland and around the suburbs. Right now we are in Lakewood, literally 4 houses away from the Cleveland border. So, but I'm more by Edgewater Beach. Okay, so, oh my God, Paper Seatbelt says, the Dove one, it's amazing, a spray. Oh, so a spray, not like a powder. Well, I have always been curious about that, but I don't think I could put a powder in my hair. It's just like an OCD weird thought for me. Like, I would feel dirty. I know it's not, and I know it's good for your hair, but I just have to wash my hair. Like I said, I don't wash it that often, only once a week. If I was going to wash it twice a week, I would feel like I was doing something bad to my hair and making it not as healthy. Akron, unfortunately, he says, Caleb, Welcome, Akron, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm sorry you're in Akron, honey. Why don't you move up here to Lakewood or Cleveland with me? Ooh, Brandon Q's in chat. Hi, cutie patootie. Brandon Q's in chat, everybody. Everybody go subscribe to @BrandonQ92. He's a streamer and he's a gamer. So go check him out. How are you? I watched your stream shower the other day, you silly boy. I want to copy that. I was like, man, why didn't I think of something like that for April Fool's Day? I should have done that for April Fool's Day. Do you know how many of my watchers would have been like, dang, Cleveland's taking a shower? Because I kept waiting for you to get in the shower, my friend. And you didn't. And then I realized what a retard I was. And I was just sitting there waiting. It was just a shower stream. I turned it off eventually. Maybe you did get in the shower, but I don't think you did. That was just brilliant. I wonder if you got a lot of people coming to that. I want to copy you. I want to do a shower stream and just put it on my shower. People would be so mad at me, Brandon Q. Happy Easter to you, sweetie pie. It's good to see you. You got swatted when you got in the shower? Those fucking fuckers. Was it YouTube people or Kick people? I'm so sorry you got swatted, sweetie. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. You know I've been swatted twice. And it's the worst. Once by animal control, once by the cops. And you've been swatted numerous times. I've watched you get swatted before. Honey, they are after you all the time. Everybody, again, go subscribe to @BrandonQ92. It's worth the watch. Buddy, I'm sorry. Was it Easter or was it the day before Easter? I don't know. But fuck them, man. I'm sorry you got swatted. Jerry's in Marion, Ohio. Marion, Ohio in the house. Ohio. Johnny Rocket says, I love you. I love you too. Flying Unicorn Cat says, yeah, that sucks. So I've been watching Brandon Q for about 3 years, you guys. I used to be a VP mod, and he used to come in there. That's how I met him. Then he was a streamer, and he was doing a lot of interesting things with his streams. Let's just say that. A lot of things going on here, left, right, and the other thing. Yes, but there always be cops too. So I'd be watching that. People like to call the cops on Brandon Q. And then recently, Brandon Q would just be so chill, and he's a gamer. So he'd be streaming his games. Just buying his own business, doing his games. And I love that so much. If you're going to be a creator and creating your shit like that, just like, I love that. I like to make my ASMR videos. You know, I don't care if there's nobody watching. It's what I love to do. So I respect you so much. But now they're swatting you again. That's not fair. Fuck them. Johnny Rocket says, I'm 39. I hope you don't mind. No, that's fine, sweetie. You have to be 18 or older to be in my chat. That's the only thing I ask. I don't allow children in my chat because I'm responsible and I don't have kids, and kids shouldn't be listening to me, okay? So, you're 39, you're fine. You're right in the perfect level. Jerry Holly says, I love your channel. Thank you. I appreciate the support, sweetie. My channel is taking off right now a little bit again. It took off last June. We did really well. And then another YouTuber fucked me and took my channel down for a while. I lost my monetization. I lost all my content I'd had up since 2007. I've had to remake everything on this channel. Okay? Again, since last June. I have over 1K videos that I put out since last June. All my watch hours I got back and got remonetized. So I've worked very hard on my channel. So thank you for loving it. I appreciate it. Make sure you're like and subscribed. Did you miss the queef? No. No. Everybody wants me to queef. You guys are in love with queefing. Queef weirdos. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, and Brandon says, I love ASMR. Yes, me too, Brandon. And it's one of the first things that made me want to stream was that I watch ASMR here on YouTube, and there's so many great things. And I was like, I can do that. So I love to do ASMR of my birds out back. Actually, Janny had recently just clipped me doing my ASMR with the birds. Like, how are you going to make fun of me creating with birds, Janny? Anywho, I digress. I also like to do ASMR with my fish. I'll just simply put it up and have nothing but the bubbles going and you guys watching the fish for hours. But in the summertime, Brandon Q, and people make fun of me the most for this one, I love crickets and a black screen. So in the summertime, I will just put the camera out at night, have a black screen in the dark, and film crickets and night sounds. And those are really, well, all those got taken down by the person that took my channel down. But those were my best ones, and I'm looking forward to remaking those this summer. I also have a bird, bee, and butterfly drinking station where bees and butterflies come drink all summer, and I've learned how to do that. So I'm going to put a camera on that this summer and just give you guys some close-ups of bees and butterflies drinking. I mean, how magical is that? I mean, it's much better than me coming on here talking about weird shit. But thank you, Brandon, for liking ASMR. I appreciate that. Not only do people make fun of me for it, like literally Janny clipped me doing that. Like Janny has to clip me for 5 bazillion things, but I can't even bird watch now. No, he has me as a witch, and he actually used my actual backyard. Put ASMR or put AI of me as a witch doing bad things to the birds out there. It's like, dude, why doesn't he become a gamer or something? Make his own content for 5 minutes. Ooh, weird. I mean, degenerate is more like it. Retarded degenerate. Obsessed jacking off to me. We'll just leave it at that, Brendan Q. He's not clipping me. He's jacking off to me because he's obsessed. There's just that. Ooh, Kyle says, last time I was at my friend's cabin, I heard something at night, and I looked out and I saw a barn owl. If I could get that content on my channel, if I could film a barn owl, my friend, I would be Wing all the way to heaven because, God, I don't think I've even seen an owl up close here in Cleveland, Ohio, but that would be the ultimate if I could get an owl as content. Yeah, no teeth. He looks like the guy from the Goonies. I've said it many times, and I'm the only one. I'm the only one who has ever posted his picture. I've posted that picture at least 14 times. How do I know that, Brandon Q? Because I got 14 privacy notices, strikes from Janny in my Yahoo. Yeah, he contacted YouTube. They emailed me, said no, this is a privacy strike. If you don't take that picture of Janny down, we gotta take it down for you. What do you think I did, Brandon Q? Do you think I took it down? 14 pictures I put up. Do you think I took it down after all the shit he put on his page about me? And by the way, I'm a creator. He's clipping me and he can do that to me, but I can't show a picture of him. So no, I didn't take any of it down. Did YouTube? Yes. They took it all down. It took them about 14 days to take each one down separately, and they did. Everyone came down. However, I did not get one strike on my channel. So, winning. Yeah, Janny looks like this. He's only got one leg. He's real fat. And he has 3 kids. And he lives in Kentucky. And his name is Eugene. So that's what I know. If anybody knows anything else, come and tell me. And I'll tell the rest of the world. He's doxed me numerous times. I got a box of Bibles sitting right over there. Because he sent a box of Bibles to my house. Like, Janny, get the fuck out of here. Anywho. Ninja says, wow, you are cute. Wow, you are sweet, Ninja. Nice to meet you. Joseph, come on, Joseph. You're going to ask if it's shaved or a bush? What do you think, dude? What do you think? Let's just, Joseph, what do you think? Okay? Joseph, what do you think here? You think I'm rocking a big 70s bush? Huh? Is that what you think, Joseph? Do you think anybody in the year 2026, Joseph, is rocking pubes? Get with the program. Get a nice razor, Joseph. You guys gotta stop asking me this question, okay? I'm gonna put a fucking pinned comment up that says smooth like Barbie. And if you guys aren't smooth like Barbie, get it together, people. Why is this a question? Like, it should be a given. You should know this. Get it together. You're doing target practice? Ooh, what are you shooting with? I love guns, okay? What kind of guns? Well, my favorite guns are assault weapons. I love to shoot in SKS, AK-47. I used to have a Chinese wooden handle AK-47. Yes, I weigh 95 pounds right now. I'm not even 5'1". But give me a big assault weapon and let me do some target practice. The first time I ever had a gun in my hand, I was 10 years old. My father took me target shooting. He was a cop. Him and my godfather, they took me to Boston Mills. They set up some cans pretty far away. I was 10. They said, shoot the can. They showed me how to hold it. They showed me the thing. My dad was cop. He was very good with guns. Taught me very well. I hit that can every time at 10 years old. I can remember like it was yesterday, my father and my godfather looking at each other and laughing and being like, what the fuck? Yeah, from that point on, I always had guns. I used to sleep with a Smith & Wesson long nose 357 under my pillow. Okay? So I love guns. What are you shooting? Talk to me about guns. Hi, Sam VR Beta. Hi, Michael Magoski. Hi, Johnny GT. Do you have any links? Yes, I have a link tree on my description. So if you guys want to go to my description, under my profile picture here on YouTube, I have a description page, right under my profile pic. You can read why I do this, how it's my daily diary, a little bit about my life. Right under that, I have a link tree. I think I have 5 links. I think there's my Kick and my Twitch, which I'm Cleveland Housewife on Kick and Twitch, and I've been there for 3 years. You can go check me out. I think there's my Rumble, which is also Cleveland Housewife. There's my Amazon wish list, so you can buy me all kinds of gifts. And there's my Cash App, so you can send me all kinds of money privately. What do you think about that? I don't have an Instagram anymore, because when I got doxxed and harassed and swatted myself, I was getting harassed privately on my Instagram, and I just didn't need it or want it. So I did take down my Instagram. I don't have an Instagram anymore. Oh, and TikTok. I am a monetized paid streamer on TikTok, so I am there about four days a week. Check me out there, Real Housewife of Cleveland. Caught in That Life. I loved the name of your channel. That's so cute. So please, everybody, check out my links. Jerry Holly, you like my dress? Thank you. So I was talking about this earlier. I'm a very girly girl, so I love dresses. In the summer, I'm always in a sundress. But, you know, I like to wear little flowery short sundresses, you know, do spins in them. I also love a long tank top dress. So if you don't know about long tank top dresses, they're so comfy. They're just like a comfy cotton tank top material, so easy. I do have a bra on, but that's all I have on, you know. And if I'm not streaming, I wouldn't have the bra on. So it's basically like wearing nothing, okay? TMI, but, you know, I'm all about comfort. So I have a lot of these dresses. It's just a tank top dress. I'm all about comfort and beauty at the same time. What do you think about that? Okay, we're on 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 3 seconds. We're going to take it to 2 hours. We're going to take it just over 2 hours, and then I'm going to abandon stream, okay? I hear Skippy up there. I hear him moving around, so I want to go hang out with my cute husband. I look great for being 56. Well, thank you. I agree. But, you know, I never had children, and I never did weird shit to my face or my body, right? And I also don't do drugs. I'm California sober. I also don't drink alcohol or smoke cigarettes. So I think that has a lot going for me. Also, I'm in love. I'm very happy. I'm very active. And I try to stay as healthy as possible. I try to sleep a lot. I don't because I have insomnia, but I do the best I can. So I think how you live your life has a lot to do with how you look, especially as you age. I'm one of the rare people in the world. People are afraid of aging. They want to get Botox. They're afraid of wrinkles. They want to color their hair. They want to get boob jobs. No, I don't want any of that. I think as you age, there's something so beautiful about that change. And a lot of people hide it, and they don't embrace it. I'm going to embrace it and do it some beautiful way. So I'm inviting you all to watch that. So if you think I look good for my age, I don't like when people say that, I'll be honest. Just say I look good. I look good, right? It doesn't matter at what age you are. You're going to look good. In 20 years, I plan on still looking good. So, and it won't be because of my age. I'm just going to look good. So, I don't know. I think that's a weird way that people say that. I don't take offense to it or anything. It's just like, for my age, what? It's like I'm not that old. It's not like I'm 87. It's not like I'm 79. It's like not like I'm 65. 56. It's a very middle age, right? Some person came in my chat the other day calling me a senior citizen. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. That being said, you have to be 18 or older to be in my chat. One more. One more. has been great. We've covered a lot of things on the stream. I've gotten a lot of shit off my back that I needed to say. A couple of you hurt my feelings and made me feel bunk the last few days, so I did need to shed a little of that. We did talk a little bit about my beliefs here, and if I offended some of you, I probably did. But some of you, the way you are in the world, offend me and offend others. So, whatever. Let's just all try to love each other, right? And be better people. Let's eat a little bit of chocolate before we're gone. Oh, I still have a little bit of my Easter chocolates left. So, why the bowl is in there? I don't know. For the gravity bong. So I've been going pretty hard on the ramen eggs. I don't know if you know what a ramen egg is, but I have eaten all the pink ones. So we have yellow and blue. Oh, we got a white one in there. I don't really like eating the blue ones, right? Because I feel like they might have a crazy dye. But if you don't know about ramen eggs, they're malted milk balls. Oh my god. Now look, I was just talking about how I try to eat GMO-free and organic, but I cheat, especially when it's Easter and shit. Okay, so the ramen eggs have really been doing it for me. There's one last thing. When is the last time you've had a Carmelo? Oh my god. Let me show you the beauty of this. Because I could tell you, but it's not the same. You ready for this? I don't know if you are. Ooh, wait do you see? Chat. Ah! Shut. Oh! God damn it. Look at it. It's everywhere. Yes. So, if you haven't had a Carmelo bar in a while, they're out there right now. Go get yourself one. This is the best thing I've had in like years. Now I'm very sticky. Hold on. Sticky. Eat chocolate today. I know most of you have kids. I do not. This is my own Easter basket. But those of you that have children, go steal some of your kids' Easter chocolates. So good. Alright. One more little bong hit, and then we're going to abandon stream. I'm going to track back and see what you guys are saying first. I'm not just going to leave you hanging. I'm going to see what you're saying, do another bong hit or two, then we're going to abandon stream. I'm going to go hang out with Skippy. I love you all. I'm sure I've made some enemies today. But I've made the right kind of enemies. Anthony says, hi, beautiful. I love your tattoos. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am a little bit tatted up, but I am done being tattooed. There will be no more tattoos for me. Oh, Paper Seatbelt says, oh, I definitely steal the candy. Well, yes, it's yours to steal, you know. And I'm sure even if you asked your little girl, she would say, Mommy, take it. Well, I digress. She might not. I remember my mom stealing my Easter candy when I was a little girl, and I did get mad at her. But she would literally take 3/4 of my Easter candy and take it to work with her. My mother was a different monster, though, as you know. Jennifer, hi. Welcome to chat. Nice to see you, Jen. How was your by Easter? It was amazing. Skippy and I had the best day. We don't go to families because I don't have any family. He does have family, but they're in Sandusky. They're far away. That's like an hour and 20 minutes drive, and we're not driving right now, so we don't see his family, so it's just me and Skippy. We did bong hits all day. We ate gummies. We cuddled on the couch. We watched movies. We took a walk. He took me out to dinner where I had turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing, and a big piece of chocolate cake and a Lotus salad. So, and I got this Easter basket from Skippy. So lovely. Best Easter ever. You go to Cedar Point in Sandusky. Okay, well that's where Skippy grew up. And Skippy also is an only child like me. And he was brought up just by his mom and his grandma. He didn't know his dad. And he was a latchkey kid. So after school, I was a latchkey kid too, but I would just come home and watch General Hospital, right? And drink Pepsi. Skippy, when he came home from school, starting as a very young little boy, He had a pass to Cedar Point. So he'd come from school, and as a young boy, he would go straight to Cedar Point by himself after school till dinner time. Can you imagine? And he was young. Like, and his parents were allowing it. I was like, Jesus, dude, you could have been trafficked or something. He's like, I was just there riding the roller coaster. So can you imagine living next to Cedar Point? Well, I can, because Skippy talks about it all the time. Calvin Kelly, what's up? Did you see Killer? She's walking around, Heather. Killer, come up with me. Heather sees you. Come on, you want to jump up? Killer's jumping up. Killer, you coming up here for Heather Pooh? Look, she's wagging her tail, Heather. Look at this. I don't even know what to say. Killer leather. Oh, you know why? Because I got the chocolate. She wants the chocolate here, Heather. We thought it was us. We thought you wanted to see us. Tater sauce, stop ignoring me. Tater sauce, I haven't been watching chat, and chat is moving a little fast, sweetie. Right now there is 45 people in chat and 88 likes, and I haven't been paying attention till just now. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm actually just streaming. And when I stream, it's not ignoring you. I'm actually just doing my stream. I do try to go back and get comments that I have missed, you guys. HKMP 7 fan says, settle down, Grandma. Well, you can call me Cleveland or Jennifer, RHOC, or Real Housewife, but I'm no one's grandma. I'd rather have you call me old, weird lady than grandma. I didn't have kids, so I don't have grandkids. You feel me? JMC says, Christ is king. Heather says, yummy, that's my favorite chocolate. Which one, the caramello? Heather, it is like a sexual fucking experience eating that chocolate, I don't mind telling you. Wait, what? You're saying that I'm like a spoonful of sugar? Me? I'm a spoonful of sugar? Okay. And I look fun and yummy. Thank you. I have those all time are your favorite. I'm having a feeling you're talking about the Robin eggs paper seatbelt. Okay, JW is calling me a cheater. No, I've never cheated on anybody in my life. I've been with my husband for over 18 years. We've never cheated on each other, We never would. We don't have that type of relationship, okay? Every boyfriend I've ever had, I never cheated on any of them. But here's the catch. They all cheated on me. Every fucking single one of them. I'm a Scorpio, a triple Scorpio. I am loyal till death. Okay? Even after I hate you, I'm sometimes loyal. Ask Daisy the Venice Healer. How many times have I become friends with her? Okay? I'm loyal. I don't talk to Daisy. I still love her. Even though I can't stand her, I will still love her till the day I die. So I am loyal. I've never cheated on anybody. And if you cheat on people, stop. That's such a bad character to have in life. The kids ask for it nonstop. Paper seatbelt, it's been definitely crazy over here with the Easter candy. Yo, I bet you have so much. So, do you and your husband just mac out at night? Like, do you smoke a big blunt at night and then you just, like, mac out on the kids' candy? I bet that's so fun. And then do the kids get mad in the morning and they're like, where's my candy? I wonder how that goes, paper seatbelt. Again, asking me about my bush. Again, it's like literally the top question in my chat, you guys. Paper seatbelt, how many times do we go over this? And I hate to let it sit there because I'm just like, why do I want people thinking I have a bush? But I watch other female streamers. You guys aren't asking them that. You're only asking me that because I'm a redhead. Okay? Let's just think it through, people. Let's just think it through. Like adults. What am I drinking? So I only have a little left in here, but I am drinking Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Look, I'll put it in the chat for you. Look in the chat. There it is. That's what I drink. And I call it my crack. And you too can get these emojis if you want to become a member of my channel for $2.99. I'm collecting members now. And we're doing private live streams and private videos and behind the scenes gossip girl shit. You think I gossip a lot here on my live stream? No. My members are getting the real tea. The real tea over there. You guys are just getting a portion of it. They're getting names. They're getting dates. They're getting faces. They're getting pictures. So, come on over. Be a member if you give a fuck. $2.99. Come out for 1 month and try it and then cancel it. think that's what most people probably usually do, right? Paper Seatbelt says, I'm so sad I can't become a member. Well, none of us, all of us can become a member, and I understand that, you know, and I wish that I, as a creator, could do something. Like, I wish that I was able to give a couple people memberships, like my favorite people. That's what I would really like to do. And I'm still going to look into that. Every time I've looked into that, it's a no. It's a hard no. Because being a YouTube partner, that's it. They partner off me. YouTube is using me to make their money. You feel me? So they're not going to give me anything for free because they want to use me. But I'm still trying to figure out, is there a way I could do that? Even if I could buy a couple people memberships and give it to them. But here's the thing, just like Flying Unicorn Cat, if you buy memberships, I can't control who it goes to. So it could go to Deebsy's alt in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It could go to Great Aliens alt in the chat. God knows. But yeah, I'd like to really, you know, you and Heather would be the, you know, one of the top two names, and Alicia Holden, you know. I'd give you guys memberships in a second. So I'm going to look into that a little more, see if I can't get some people. There's got to be something I can do. She's in the sun. Okay, so let's go give her something to lay on. She is in the sunspot. Let me get a blanket and put it over there for her. Ooh, I almost knocked over the bong. That would have been bad. Killer, you're pretty cute over there, girl. You find a sunspot? Did you find a sunspot? Here, let me... Okay, so I have this lovely... Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy, yoo-hoo. Okay, so I have this lovely Jack and Sally blanket, and it's super soft. But let's just fold it into a million spots. Killer, come here. Come here, baby cake. What about right here? Ooh, in the sun. There you go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, little one. Who's so lovely? Who's so lovely over there, Keeler? Hi, baby girl. Hi, little one. What are you doing? Hi. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. You don't want to bite my face. Let's look. Jennifer says, can I have a membership, please? Well, I just got through with a long conversation about how I cannot control that. So I apologize, but I cannot control that. Oh, Baxter, hi. You coming over too? B! Look, it's B. We got B. Come on. There's room for you here. Come on over. Come on, get over here with your sissy. Get over here with your sister. Oh, that's the best thing I might have ever seen. That's the best thing we've ever seen. Let me get this a little. No, come on back. Come on back. Right here. Oh my gosh. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute stuff right there. That's some good little ones. That's some good little ones. Baxter and Killer, love you so much. Oh, you're going to be cute? Come here. Let me see that belly. You want to show me? Who's a Fraggle Rock? Who's... Oh. Is that your loving sister, Killer? Do you love your Killer? Is that your kid? Okay, relax. Okay, it's all right. All right. You know, when you roll around like that, it's probably not good for your throat. Right? Right. Shh. Buddy. Oh, Claire, you have a chest infection? I'm sorry to hear this. What the fuck? That sounds awful. You must be very, very sick. You must feel terrible, sweetie. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Ekel Jervis, talking different languages in my chat. Hello. He says, Ar du sa tra sa ga asov. I'm sorry, sweetie. Feel better, Claire. Let me give you some emojis. There you go. Those are all the emojis I have. Maybe in another week I can make a new emoji, you guys. No, I'm coming over here with you. I'm coming over here with you. Lay. I'm gonna lay with you. Lay with your sister. It's so cute. Lay with Killer. It's so cute. Lay here with me. Baxter, I love you so much. Baxter, lay here with me and Killer. Yes, you just stay on the couch, Claire. I don't want you moving. Oh my God, the original Kermit. I hope your dog's okay. Lucas says, hi, how are you? Are you angry? I'm not angry right now. I was probably a little angry earlier in chat. Come here, babe. Come back. Come on, Baxter. Come on, Baxter. Come on, Baxter. Come over. Oh, you're kissing me on the hand. Thank you. Come on over, Baxter. Come on, little man. Sit right here next to Killer. Sit next to Kiki. Come on. Put your butt up there. Oh, you got the whole thing to yourself now. You got the whole thing to yourself. Love you. That's pretty cute, you guys. That's cute stuff. You just stay there, B. Did I ruin it for you guys? I'm going to leave it there. You go back at will, okay? So, here's the microphone. Watch this, so I can take it with me. Can you hear me? I whisper. Keep your seatbelt. I need you to help me with this deck. Can you hear me perfectly? Claire, can you hear me in this microphone? Even though I'm whispering. Wait, over here. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Claire, I sound like Jenny. Imagine sounding like this all the time. So this microphone is not working. You cannot hear me. Can't hear me. We can barely hear you. Okay, watch this. How about now? I think my microphone died. Any better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So here's the deal. I'm testing these two microphones out. Could any of you hear me when I was whispering over there into the mic? Because I don't think you could. We're just going to have to simply do a little more investigating with those dang things. The mic is not working, just the phone mic. Thank you for letting me know. Kiss my grits. And my chat's really lagging. I can see it up there. Are you on Kick? Okay, well, Kiss My Grits, 420. Hello, you're a new sub. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm having tech difficulties at the moment, but nice to meet you. My name's Jennifer. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Nice to meet you, new sub. Do you know how many new subs I have? In the past month and a half, 1K. 1K subs. I'm about to hit 6K, and I just hit 5K. So I have a lot of new subscribers, so I want to thank all of you new subscribers, especially you, Kiss My Grits. Thank you for coming in here and helping me with my mic issues. Yeah, the mic was working earlier, and then I think it died somewhere along the line, and I'm not sure how long ago. I think I've been yapping and yapping and yapping at you people, and I don't think you've been able to hear me a lot of the time. Heather says, don't drop the phone. See, Heather, this is why I have precautions. This is why I've taken these precautions. Thank you, because I probably was about to. Let's hit this. Let's smoke. Blink if you love Cleveland. Blink if you love me, because I love you. Oh, it's so clogged. There's sucking and sucking and nothing is happening. That's what she said. There we go. I hope you have something to smoke. I'm so sad that you're feeling sick, Clary Poo. A chest infection is nothing to joke about. You lay on that couch, you watch TV, you watch streamers. I saw you in Victoria J's chat the other night. The donator chat, the 17K donator chat. I saw you in Victoria J was telling you not to troll. I was like, no, that's my bitch. That's my Claire. That's what she does. You don't tell her not to troll. She trolls like a fucking pro. And me and Skippy were sitting here watching it, and he's like, that's Claire. And I'm like, that's my Claire. So I saw you. You know I don't go in anybody's chat anymore. But I love you. And you were getting under her skin. She was like, come on, Claire, stop trolling me. With that voice changer. I'm buying the same voice changer. What do you think about that, Claire? I found the exact voice changer that whoever that is uses. They have it on TikTok, and it has the Victoria J voice. Exactly. It's $34.99. So I'll be buying that this month, and I'm going to do a little streamy poo. Victoria J's voice. Won't that be funny? I know. I'm not saying Victoria J is not Victoria J. I'm just saying that whoever that is using a voice changer. So there's that. I have nothing against Victoria J. I've said it many times. I was the first person to ever be on her show. And I was the best person because I was a sparkles and lights, and it wasn't a panel, and it was her first day, and I just jumped in, and I was like, hi, just saying hi and supporting you, and I kicked out. So I'm the best thing that has ever happened on this show. Put it that way. She'd watch and she'd be like, Jesus fucking Christ, Cleveland. I like Victoria J and I like her content, but I don't think that it's a woman from Canada with that voice. That I don't think. I think it's someone else in this community who knows exactly what's going on and pretends to be Victoria J from Canada. That's what I think. Strawberry OG, Heather. This is something to do with Luke Skywalker. Skywalker OG. That's what this is called. Skywalker OG, Heather. We love Star Wars around here. Do you guys like Star Wars? Skippy is a huge Star Wars fanatic. We watch a lot of Star Wars around here. Okay, that's for you. Jennifer, you make money from doing YouTube. Yes, I am monetized on YouTube. I'm a paid live streamer and content creator on YouTube. I receive a check a month and I receive donations almost every day. Also, I am a paid content creator and live streamer on TikTok. I'm a TikTok partner as well. So I could be getting 2 paychecks and donations from 2 live streaming platforms. Please go check me out on the TikTok. I'm known as Real Housewife of Cleveland over there. I will be doing a TikTok live stream there later. So yes, I am paid. And we got paid today just from donations. What YouTube pays me, anything I get off YouTube, they give me half of that. And it's not just donations, it's how much I create shorts, how much videos I create, how many views they get, how many people like them. When I do a live stream, how long is it? How many views does it get? How many people have engaged? How many comments are there? Very important. Hence why I love my trolls. So yes, the more money I get for all that. So yes, I'm doing very well. I just got my check ended for this month. I haven't received it yet. I don't receive it for till the 21st, but they tell you what you're going to get. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to get, but it is the biggest check I've gotten from YouTube yet, and I'm astounded. And I've gotten more donations this month than I ever imagined in my wildest fucking dreams. Okay, so thank you. I don't have a job, and I don't want a job. The thing is I am a kept woman. My husband takes care of me, but we're not rich by any means. We have a very tight budget. And so I basically never have my own extra money. If I need something, I ask Skip and he gets it for me, or he gives me the money and I get it. I don't go without, but I'm not asking for diamond bracelets and shit either, right? Because, you know, we being careful with our money. So for me to get monetized and have this kind of money in my pocket just for my hobby of what I'm going to do anyways, it's amazing. I haven't had money like this in my pocket since I was a stripper. So I've been buying some stuff. Appreciate it, including these microphones. So I hope you enjoyed these. We'll get it together. This is only my second live stream experimenting with these guys. And I learned today that it can die on you midstream and then people can't hear you for a while. So we'll figure it out. and we'll be getting more stuff. You know, when I do get these donations, I'm not just out buying, you know, like crack and hookers, right? I mean, I'm putting the money back into my channel. I'm buying ring lights. I'm buying microphones. I'm buying stuff. So you can count on that. I might get crack and hookers on Sunday, but you know, not every day. Johnny Rocket, I'm trying to get affiliated on Twitch and it's taking me about a year now. What do you mean affiliated? Why is it taking you a year? What do you mean? You just sign up for that, then you sign up for Prism, and then you hit live, my friend. Are you talking about it's like going slow, like with viewers and stuff? Well, that comes with time, and it does go slow. I've been streaming for 3 years, and it still isn't where I want it. And it's a roller. It goes up and down. But if you're not on Twitch and it's giving you a hard time, I mean, you should be able to be on it like that in a day. Shouldn't figure out more than that. Oh, getting paid on Twitch. Yeah, I haven't even, you know, looked into that. I haven't been interested in being paid on Twitch or Kick. And I know that you can be, and me as a streamer being paid on these other two sites, TikTok and YouTube, they probably would be more serious to pay me, but I don't even want that. The only reason I'm using Kick and Twitch, and it's not to be paid, it's because I'm documenting my life. So I want to get my daily diary out to more people. I'm not concerned about the numbers and how many people see it. Or I'm not concerned about the numbers and how many people subscribe to me on Kick and Twitch. But what I'm concerned about is literally how many people see it. That's all that's important to me. So I haven't been caring about getting paid on Kick or Twitch, and I'm probably not going to look into it. It's too much for me to handle in my mind. I think all I can really handle is YouTube and TikTok. And, you know, maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe if I'm feeling more stable with all this stuff at the end of the summer, then maybe I try to get monetized in Kick and Twitch. But I know a couple streamers that are really good IRL IP2 on the list streamers that recently tried to get paid by Kick, verified by Kick, and they were denied, and they had checked all the boxes. So I'm not really trying to like put myself up on a thing like that. I don't care about that. I just, as a creator who's putting my diary out there, I just want to put it on as many platforms as I can so as many people see it. I can't believe 2 people are paying me. I'm not going to be greedy and ask 3 and 4 people to pay me, but now you got me thinking about it. Hey, Keisha sister, welcome to chat. It's been a while. How you doing, girl? Happy Easter. You ate too much chocolate? Yes, me too. And I was just sitting here on stream eating more chocolates. Yeah, so we were just eating some before you came in. I had a great Easter, yeah. Skippy and I cuddled all day, and then he took me out to dinner, and I had turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes. Had an Easter basket. It is amazing. Good to see you in chat, girl. Good to see you in chat. So, Johnny, just keep going. Just keep going. I just told you my story, but if you're just trying to get paid on Twitch, just keep trying. Just keep trying. Keep pressing those buttons and keep trying. They'll pay you eventually. As long as you're putting out the content. I know from being monetized on my 2 streams, being a partner, right? They're going to be a partner. They're not just going to pay you. They're going to what? They're going to use you as their pay pig. That's what Twitch does. And they're going to look at your content and say, oh, yeah, he can make money, and then we can take half of it. That's how they do it. So you have to prove to them that you are putting out the content. So just like you have to make watch hours on YouTube, they don't really say that on Twitch, but unless you have a lot of content, they're not going to do that for you, right? Look, I have 3 years of content on Twitch, and I haven't even asked for that. So I think you got to just make as much content as you can and keep asking. So that's my advice to you. And get on Kick, too. Why the fuck not? Kick is more popular than Twitch these days. Twitch is mostly just for gamers these days. If you're doing streaming or IRL, people are heading more to the Kick platform, I would say. Hi, Mika. Oh, which guy on the next live stream? It ended, right? Was it Nicholas? This guy in the shower? I know. I kept going over to him, too, by accident. My finger kept scrolling. And he sits, that's Nicholas McKines. I bet we're talking about the same person. And his live just ended. And he sits there in the shower with the thing on his head. And he says, He's really crazy. The last time he spoke to chat, he told chat that Set the God had poisoned the joint that he smoked the night before. I'm going to repeat that. He said that Set the God had poisoned the joint he smoked the night before. He's a trip. Nicholas McKines. That's who I'm talking about. I wish I could show you. Yeah, Jennifer said, yeah, same guy. How did I know? Because he was just streaming live right next to me. I follow him. I'm subscribed to him. Why? Because he's insane, and I like to keep up on this shit. I like to know what he's wearing on his head in the shower and what he is chanting. And more importantly than that, I mean, I won't hang for the stream. I could hang for about 2.5 minutes, but if he's speaking to chat, that's when you need to listen, because that's when the real crazy shit comes out of his mouth. Boy, is he nuts. Absolutely fucking batshit crazy. Sitting in the shower. He used to just wear the triangle. And then now you notice sometimes he'll wear like the Egyptian thing with the snake. The other day I tuned in, he had both on at the same time. How do I get set to poison one of my joints? Can we arrange that? Because I would like to smoke a poison joint by set. What do you think would happen to me? Would I see gods? Would I see Cleopatra? Would I see the Anunnakis? Would I meet the fallen angels? These are questions I have for you all. Can you answer these things for me? I've been talking all day. You tell me. Heather, what's for dinner? Leftovers. And I'm not talking leftovers from yesterday. I'm talking leftovers from the day before. Because what did I make the day before? A huge pot of pasta, red sauce with Italian sausage, organic peppers, organic garlic, red onions. Oh, and we just ate a little bit that night. And then yesterday came, and we had to do Easter. And the only thing we ate yesterday for Easter was that one meal at night of the turkey. So I still have a big pot of sauce that we have to eat today. And I'm going to make some new pasta, so I'll make rigatoni. I don't like to make spaghetti. I like rigatoni. So I'll make some good rigatoni, and then the sauce is amazing. And the best part of it, it's not even the red and green peppers. It's not the roasted garlic that I put in there. I roasted the garlic bulbs in the oven and then squished that in the sauce just like a little old Italian lady. And I have zero Italian in me. Zero. I am Greek, Scottish, and Irish. But I can make a mean red sauce. So that's what we're having. And honestly, the red sauce the next day and the day after that is the best because I use all the herbs from my garden too, Heather. So I have oregano, thyme, sage, a little bit of rosemary in there, okay? And another thing of real garlic. Like I said, I baked the garlic. So my sauce is amazing, and it'll be better today than it was 2 days ago. So we'll be eating that, finishing that off. Amazing, right? Yummy. What are you having for dinner, guys? Tell me. Do you guys know? It is good. And then I get these dinner rolls. You keep them in the freezer, but they're like garlic dinner rolls. They're covered, smothered with butter, garlic sauce. And they're frozen. They come frozen. I don't know who makes them, but they're pretty fucking good, man. And it tastes like you just got them out of the restaurant. You bake them at 375 for about 8 minutes. And I sometimes will just put a couple rigatonis in there. And mostly the sauce, right, with the veggies and meat. And I just take that bun and I just be dipping it in the sauce with the veggies every bite. Oh, yeah, I love a red sauce. And I still have Easter, yes, Jennifer, and I still have Easter leftovers from the restaurant last night. So we have a huge square styrofoam takeout box filled with turkey. I told you guys I got the last turkey dish of the night last night, so they gave me all this turkey. Like, there's a lot of turkey in there. The dogs every morning get their pills, so they had turkey with their pills. Throughout last night before I was going to bed, I kept going to the fridge and eating a piece of turkey. Also, we had leftover stuffing from there. I was just grabbing little pieces of cold stuffing and macking it. So there's no stuffing left today, and a lot of turkey's gone. But there is some turkey left to munch. Like, I could make a little turkey sandwich today, or I could just heat that up. Or I could just keep going like a fucking barbarian to my fridge and eating it cold with my fingers. And I think I'll do that. Hi, Cabin Snyder. You're good looking. Okay, let's try to do something with my hair. I'm going to stop reading chat for a minute. I'm going to hit this, and then I'm going to do something with my hair, and I'm going to abandon stream. Sesh with me. Sesh with me. If you've got something to smoke, smoke it. Ready? Go. Let me just put this up. Alright, I have a couple things that I want to do with my hair. Oh, who's hissing and why? So let me just get this up here, and I have a little bow. Can we not hiss? Hisses are coming from the closet. Heather? Heather, something's going on. I'm going to take this, put it over here. Where are we hissing? I better go check. Kitties? Don't fight. Okay, there, that. Now, I want to do a little French braid in the back and upside down without a mirror. What do you think about that, chat? And I might put a ribbon in it. You think I can do that? Backwards with no mirror, French braid upside down. Do you think I can? Because I think I can. Let me just make sure you can watch. So we're going to be right here. We're going to turn around. How rude, Jennifer. How rude. It's Mr. Black. Why are you hissing, Mr. Black? Okay, this way. No, this way. Absolutely not. For God's sake. How hard can this be, lady? What's rude? The fact that I have my back to you. I feel like, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to do a French braid for you, and then I turned around and I said, how rude that I'm putting my back to you. I apologize, but I do want to do this, and I feel kind of retarded because I can't do it right. Here we go. You look like shit, Jimmy. You look like shit. What was I worried about? I wasn't worried about anything. It's going fine. We're just going to do a little braid. Oh, did you think I was saying that to you, doll? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Jimmy, you are old. I'm only 56. How old are you? That being said, Jimmy, you have to be over 18 years old to be in this chat. Jimmy, you're 35? Well, then you're really too old to be calling me old in my chat, don't you think? Fucktard. Jimmy's here because he's a troll and he's obsessed with me and he loves me. You shut up, Jimmy. Yeah, Claire gonna win that battle, Jimmy. I'm not a housewife. Yes, I am. You're not a real troll. Claire is not old. Claire is a young, beautiful woman. The only old person in here is you, Jimmy. Danny Phantom Live. Hey, don't forget about the donkey. Danny Phantom Live. Don't forget about the donkey. Okay, so we just did that. A backwards spiral, upside down. Okay, so it's great for the summer. It keeps the hair off the neck. I hate my hair on my neck. And then I just pull it over to the side like this. I was going to put that ribbon in it. Guess what? The ribbon just fucked me. And so we're not going to do that. So let's see. Let's get the rest of this going. Where's my ponytail? I lost the ponytail. Oh, shiznit. Look at, I just said something like Robin Williams. Talking like Mork. Robin Williams. Danny, I know. Okay, I'm going to put this up here so it doesn't get messed up. Okay, we're going to have to take that bow out for a minute. I need another hand. So let's put this over here for a minute. Get out of my way. And we're going to just, what should we do? Braid this? Put it in one big ponytail inside? Should we do a little spiral? Let's see. What do I want to do with that? We could do one of those spirals. So I'm going to twist it. Twist it, twist it. Twist it, twist it. Twist it, twist it, twist it. Twist it, twist it. And then this one, I'm going to twist it the same thing. Twisting. So we got to start getting all the hairstyles going because it's summer, and I don't know, ladies, if you have long hair, then you know we love having our long hair, but we don't like it on our necks. So they're both twisting this way, so what do? We twist them together the opposite way. And what does that do? It makes a fun little yumminess. It makes a Scooby-Doo. And if you like your hair being fluffy, sometimes you have to capture it and make it fluffier in a Scooby-Doo twisty-too. So that's what we've done. Scooby-Doo twisty-poo. Never use a rubber band. I use these little cloth things. And there we go. We have this. Oh no, we gotta fix this. What in the guy's name? Hi, that's the hairstyle. The fuck, lady. I'm as crazy as they say. Okay, so I twist there, pull that over, and we're gonna put a little bow. A little fancy little bow. Because ladies, it's bow season. Get your bows out. Ta-da! Okay, I leave these little pieces out. This piece from the twisty is out. And look at this. Look at it. Ready to go. Shalomo. Look at that. I just called you Shalomo. Like Pee Wee Herman. Shalomo. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And that's it. That's the stream. I love you all. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your bell is on. Thank you for coming in to chat. Thank you for talking to me. And that is the stream. Danny, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for coming in at the end of my stream, Danny Pooh. Everybody go subscribe to Danny Phantom Live. I just took Jimmy out. He's banned from my channel now. I'm done with him today. Today's not the day. Today's not the day to try me. Okay? Heather, I love you. Claire, I love you. Danny, I love you so much. Trunksy Poo. Trunks, you want to go outside? Trunks, you want to get a cookie? Trunks, you love Cleveland? I love you, Trunks. Okay, I love you. That's the stream. I'm out to go hang out with Skippy. Thanks for seeing me. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Have a good Monday.